翻して手を伸ばして口を開けて10回翻して100回翻して闇の中考えていたの穴を掘った私を掘った滅ったものねえどうしてた私のことを忘れていた未来を想像して夢中になって夢中になって夢中になった
出して近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて出して近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて
やっぱし
近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて出して近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて
口を開けて100回翻して1000回翻して手を伸ばして口を開けて2回翻して10回翻して手を伸ばして口を開けて10回翻して100回翻して闇の中考えていたの穴を掘った私を掘った滅ったものねえどうしてた私のことを忘れていた未来を想像して夢中になって夢中になって夢中になった
出して近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて出して近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて
やっぱし
近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて出して近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて
運命を変えるには を開けて100回翻して1000回翻して手を伸ばして口を開けて2回翻して10回翻して手を伸ばして口を開けて10回翻して100回翻して闇の中考えていたの穴を掘った私を掘った滅ったものねえどうしてた私のことを忘れていた未来を想像して夢中になって夢中になって夢中になった
出して近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて出して近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて
やっぱし
近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて出して近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて
運命に変えるには生きていてもらわなければ世のためにいないなら世のためなら運命を変えるには幾年ものを捨てた自分を壊していて壊していて壊されていた運命を変えるにはいらないものまで捨てた後から欲しがっていて欲しがっていて欲しくなった思いついたの誰より一緒にいられる方法思いついたのそうだきっと私があなたの目玉も口も耳も指も肺も心臓も全部飲み込めば飲み込めば私を思い出してくれるかな手を伸ばして口を開けて100回翻して1000回翻して手を伸ばして口を開けて2回翻して10回翻して手を伸ばして口を開けて10回翻して100回翻して闇の中考えていたの穴を掘った私を掘った滅ったものねえどうしてた私のことを忘れていた未来を想像して夢中になって夢中になって夢中になった
出して近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて出して近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて
やっぱし
近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて出して近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて
運命に変えるには生きていてもらわなければ世のためにいないなら世のためなら運命を変えるには幾年ものを捨てた自分 口を開けて100回翻して1000回翻して手を伸ばして口を開けて2回翻して10回翻して手を伸ばして口を開けて10回翻して100回翻して闇の中考えていたの穴を掘った私を掘った掘ったものねえどうしてた私のことを忘れていた未来を想像して夢中になって夢中になって夢中になった
出して近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて出して近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて
やっぱし
近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて出して近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて
運命に変えるには生きていて学わなければ読むためにララララ読むためなら運命を変えるには幾年ものを捨てた自分を壊していて壊していて壊されていた運命を変えるには知らないことまで捨てた後から知っていて欲しがっていて欲しくなった思いついたの誰より一緒にいられる方も思いついたのそんな人私があなたの目玉も口も耳も指も肺も心臓も全部飲み込めば飲み込めば私を思い出してくれるかな手を伸ばして口を開けて100回翻して1000回翻して手を伸ばして口を開けて2回翻して10回翻して手を伸ばして口を開けて10回翻して100回翻して闇の中考えていたの穴を掘った私を掘った掘ったものねえどうしてた私のことを忘れていた未来を想像して夢中になって夢中になって夢中になった
出して近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて出して近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて
やっぱし
近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて出して近づいて抱きしめて死に添えて
運命に変えるには生きていて学わなければ読むためにララララ読むためなら運命を変えるには幾年ものを捨てた自分を壊 して全回翻して手を伸ばして口を開けて2回翻して10回翻して手を伸ばして口を開けて10回翻して100回翻して闇の中考えていたの花を持った私を放った愚か者ねえどうしてた私のことを忘れていた未来を想像して夢中になって夢中になって夢中になった
出して近づいて抱きしめて君添えて出して近づいて抱きしめて君添えて出して
and then Biden barely eked by. So what do you expect tonight?
Well, I think there has been so much focus on African-American voters and black men in particular. I think about former President Barack Obama, who was out on the campaign trail with that very blunt message for black male voters. Don't sit on the sidelines, get out and vote. So we will see if in a place like Georgia, the Atlanta suburbs, that paid off.
All right, we are having election alert now as we approach the top of the hour, and things are about to start getting interesting.
All right, 7 o'clock in the East, and we will not waste any time. This is the moment where we move from those months of speculations to actual results.
That's right. The polls have just closed in 6 states, and NBC News is ready to make our first projections of the night. Here we go. We start with the state of Kentucky. NBC News projects that Donald Trump will win in Kentucky tonight. Let's move to Vermont. NBC News projects that Vermont will go in the Kamala Harris column this evening. This is where it brings us on the road to 270 right now. The early start, Donald Trump out front with 8 electoral votes, 3 for Harris. A long way to go to get that 270, but that's where we are right now.
Well, polls closed in a handful of states, and these are the ones we haven't called yet: Indiana, South Carolina, Virginia, and that all-important state of Georgia. And here's how we're projecting it right now. Too early to call. It may come tonight, but it's not coming this exact moment. So we will continue to watch. We don't have any results yet to show you out of Georgia. It is simply too early to call. But Georgia is one of the faster states to count. So as I go over to Tom Llamas, who's starting to pull up the big board there and looking into some of the states that we're looking at. See, you've got Kentucky up on your map. Why is that?
This is the earliest data we're having so far. We have called Kentucky for former President Trump so far. I'm just trying to get a lay of the land to see, how is it looking compared to 2020? Again, a lot of that vote is still out, but we were able to make the projection as we explained to you. I also want to talk about Indiana because we're getting some vote data here. Still too early to call. Remember, only 14% of that vote is in right now. We also have this great feature on our board where we can show you where the remaining vote is. So obviously, the bigger the bubble is around those counties, that's how many votes are still outstanding. So here in the Indianapolis region, still a ton of votes waiting there. This is a state that Republicans have really done very, very well in elections past. If you go back here, Trump in 2020 won by about 16 points. Before that, it was even higher against Hillary Clinton. This is a state that Republicans are going to be safely in the win column, most likely. One of the places we can start to get data from is Hamilton County, with 60% of the vote in. This is not a great sign for Trump right now, but again, I want to be very clear. It's only 60% of the vote in, and this is what I'm talking about. 52% is what he won in 2020. She's on top right now with about 50% of the vote. There's about 1,300 vote difference right now. Again, still very early, but this is the first data we're getting tonight, so we're kind of parsing what we can so far. There are big areas like South Bend, Pete Buttigieg, who was the mayor there, obviously, where Notre Dame is as well.
Oh,
and the big city of Indianapolis, Evansville, there's a university down there.
He's such a hero.
if we look at the map in 2020, these are mostly rural counties, red counties where Trump can really run up the vote. But again, in some of these smaller counties, he wants to be 60, 70% to make sure he can overcome what he's going to get in Indianapolis. But still very early tonight, Savannah. We're going to get a lot of data as it's coming in, hot and heavy throughout the night. But right now, still very, very early.
This is when we get the tea leaves out. This is the tea leaves portion of the night. And, you know, you have a red state. You know that Indiana's that Trump will prevail most likely. Same thing with Kentucky. But sometimes we can look into those counties and particularly the suburbs, because that is where we're starting to see a trend. Did I read your mind?
Oh, Savannah, we're mind melding because I'm looking at Hamilton County and I'm going, okay, people at home are probably going, wait a second, Hamilton County, was I supposed to know about that one? Was that one of the big ones? Here's why it's so interesting. It's because of the tea leaves, Savannah, and because of the trend lines as well, right? This is a county where Republican margins have been shrinking over time. Democrats have been making inroads. It is a suburban county. It is something similar that we see in places like Georgia, right? In some of these places in Pennsylvania and elsewhere. And that is what's so interesting about Hamilton. Let's not over-index on it. It's early, so that's why we're interested in it, because it's at least some data that's coming into us. But that's part of the story here.
You can see the importance of some of these places by how many times the candidates have visited. Donald Trump, 8.
Gonna be pulling up Vosh here. I wanna see him cry. hopefully he'll cry and not me. Oh! Looking good. Alright. Let's get that stuff out of here.
The Hamilton County in Indiana plus 10-point shift for Dems. Plus 8 on my end, but still very significant. Indiana called, I think. Likely. Very likely.
Okay, he's just being weird. Let's see, is his son streaming? No, he's not. Okay. Isn't he banned or something? Oh, Young Turks, yes. Okay, where are they? There they are. Okay, let's see. Nice. Ooh.
Exit poll data, it is Donald Trump winning independents, nearly a double-digit margin over Vice President Harris in the state of Georgia. Here's your grain of salt caveat. These are early numbers. They may shift a little bit throughout the night, but this is really interesting here. And if you're wondering, well, how does this compare to 2020? Let me pull that up here, because he is overperforming. Donald Trump is overperforming his numbers with independent voters in Georgia this cycle than he did last cycle by a significant margin, by about 10 points as well. The other piece of this, too, let's look at the gender gap in Georgia. The gender gap, it exists here, folks. We are seeing, and we'll pull up this board in a second here, Kamala Harris winning with women, Donald Trump winning with men. And I'll tell you, as I walk back over to the table here, that is something else we'll be watching here throughout the night. She's got to do really well with women. He wants to do really well with men. And in my conversations with campaign sources just in the last couple of hours, they're looking at that as well.
We've called this election perhaps the battle of the sexes election, so we'll see how that plays out. I think we've got a winner to
They're
announce.
just trying to put people against each other, like
always. Of Indiana, and no surprise here, Donald Trump will win that state again. Here's the data that's just coming in. See if we can get some numbers. And you now know, because we've taken you inside the decision desk, how is it that we can project this with just 15% of the vote counted? It is because
I just sent it to you.
The margin is sufficient to
the server.
Let's go to the 270 map. We're going to see this a lot, and we start
you know
to
what?
fill in.
I just realized what you meant.
Indiana red for Donald Trump. Let me go right over to Tom Yamas, who's actually looking at Florida. So Florida had a poll close. Or is it about to poll close?
Yeah, they've closed. We have some voting data.
Okay.
And we have in Osceola County. I wanted to show this, why this is important. So here in Florida, we have the I-4 corridor, right? And this is kind of the central part of the state. It cuts right through here. When you think about Florida, you can think about it in 3 parts. The Panhandle, it's very red. That's Trump country in a lot of those counties. South Florida, usually reliably Democratic, but Republicans have made some inroads. And it's this I-4 corridor that is really the swing region. It's also the area where you find a large number of Puerto Rican voters as well. So when we come into Osceola, I wanted to highlight this because we have 71% of the the vote in. This is usually a reliably blue county for Democrats. Again, not all of the vote is in. It is still early, but you can see Harris is underperforming in what is historically a blue county. 56 for Joe Biden in 2020, 51 for Harris right now with 71% of the vote in. Again, it's still very early. So how is Trump doing? Well, in a county that he usually does very well in, Volusia County on the East Coast here, 56% in 2020 with 70% of the vote in. He's now at 59%.
Damn.
He's overperforming. Again, still a lot of vote out.
Nice.
Still a lot to do here and kind of see where the vote is going. But those are good signs for the president. Listen, Florida has been trending red. Trump won it in 2016. He won it in 2020. Actually, in 2016, when that political earthquake happened, it really happened once we started calling Florida. 30 electoral votes. The map gets very, very hard for Trump.
Mwahahaha.
Without
Mwahahaha. Mwahahaha. Mwahaha. Time to see this shit go down, motherfucker.
Vash's chat. I'm scared, bruh. The red mirage is real, guys.
Fucking what? Who?
They're calling it the red mirage.
Big red wave coming in. We're getting a fat Christmas this year, babe. You know what I'm saying? We're winning. Trunk's gonna win by a landslide,
Vash,
babe.
I'm scared. It's Jover. Y'all need to breathe. It's Jover. We're 2 field goals down.
No, I'll be honest, man. Like, you got to think about it like this, right? Even if they hack it and Kamala wins, like, you got to think about it like this. How many people are going to have nowhere else to turn but Christ?
True.
So many souls will be saved. That's the big.
But Vash, this guy
Vash
Vash is literally like zooming in on the map, trying to find any fragments of blue anywhere.
Dude, Vash is a faggot. He's a complete communist. Like.
Yeah, I know.
Dude,
I wanna watch because it's funny.
Dude, Vash of all people. I wonder what Vash would look like if he shaved his beard off. Because I know I look good with a shaved beard. You know, like
I don't think I've ever seen him with a shaved beard.
No, because he's hiding his triple chin.
I know.
Vash, see what he's got. Oh my gosh.
I'm watching. I have him on the screen because he's freaking out.
He's freaking out. Hang on, tuning in. Let's see what we got. Oh, he's actually kind of trimmed up.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the ponytail.
It looks like Georgia's going red.
Counties are shifting. Well,
Senate 39 red, 28 blue.
So, from what I've seen so far, it looks like Georgia probably going to be red.
That's good.
Which is
good.
One of our key states here to winning. It's Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Texas, as far as I'm concerned. Because Texas, you know, Texas is worth 40 electoral votes, which is a big number.
I highly doubt that it will be blue, but, you know,
no.
Things happen that...
The reason I'm counting Texas as, like, a key state here is because there's been so many illegal... Like, I wouldn't care.
Yeah, I know that.
Red, but there's been so many illegals coming in. Like, Old Mew, his girlfriend was saying that, like, there's just illegals coming in and immediately...
Xena, go away.
Get out of here, Xena.
She's trying to take my food.
Shit. But, yeah, no, Texas, there's been a lot of illegals registering to vote. And illegals, you know, illegals, they always vote blue. So, that's a concern on my part. Like, I'm worried about that. Like, if Texas goes blue, it's over. We should start praying. We should be praying either way. We really, really need to pray. But I don't think that Texas will go blue this year. You know, if we pull through in 2020, the most hacked election in U.S. history, you know, we should be able to pull it. Unless they hack it even harder, which I seriously doubt they'll be able to, because there's no mail-in ballots anymore.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows that the Rona's a bunch of BS.
Guys, I killed 2, please.
standing by to make some new calls in the race for the White House. Stay with us.
Are you playing Smite? You're playing Smite?
I'm playing Overwatch.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, yeah. Bro, I wish I could have the mindset of my sister. She's just downstairs chilling like nothing. She's having a kid soon. I'm gonna be an uncle.
Ooh.
It's gonna be awesome. She's having
Good for
her
you.
kid sometime in December or January.
Congratulations.
Yeah, her name's Donna. She's gonna be
Donna. The kid
She's
or
gonna
your
be
sister?
my sister. Or not my sister. The kid. I've had a couple years. It's the kid. The kid's name is Donna. She's gonna be an excellent addition to the family. The first and only based female of the Generation Alpha. It's gonna be awesome. I've already come up with a nickname for her. I'm calling her Pumpkin. I'm not even actually.
Okay, I'm searching.
Background. I guess it's gonna take a while for people to pile. So are they counting Georgia first, or?
Let me look.
Of like the Nikki Haley voters to support her. If she does, then that
It'll probably be a while
change what we should have thought about those mail ballots. But
Because like even the polls around here,
we have 3% of Georgia in, with currently Harris having a 3-point advantage there.
We'll probably be here for
definitely.
like 2 hours.
I'm keeping an eye as some of the county stuff comes in. It's still just a couple of like the counties around Atlanta. So again, we're going to need obviously a little bit more than 3% of the vote to really say much of anything. And Virginia less than 1%. Trump is up by 18 points. So this thing could be over.
So what I want to do, guys, if we can pull up what we did this morning and bring up the 270 to win the electoral map, because what I want to do is, so first of all, if you can watch it on, watch the stream on tyt.com. So you get the whole stream, you get it a whole night. But Jordan Yule is also doing an election blog for us where he'll have all the exit polling and all other information. So you're not going to miss a single thing. You don't have to go to anywhere else because all the information is either live on the show or at tyt.com right underneath us in the information that he's sharing with you.
The problem is all the people that I want to laugh at are like kind of prepared to lose.
I'll do more shout outs for the YouTube members. Carmen,
it's not as funny that way.
My whole thing with Kamala, like my favorite way to dunk on her, is just to be like, yeah.
Sombra, are you gonna use your ult like sometime like within this century? That's a real question.
Dude, I'm trying.
Because we've had multiple team fights, dude. Come on, you can rebuild your ult at any time.
What I want to show you guys is how important a couple of the states are. And if what happens if the critical Pennsylvania vote goes in
his Requiem stand ability.
So remember the 7 swing states, you got 2 in the West, Nevada and Arizona.
The power of all his socialists coming together
based on the polling and everything else that we've seen. Nevada looks dead even. So Nevada could be super relevant and could decide this entire election. I'll explain to you guys in a second how.
Why would Nevada decide the election?
North Carolina, and historically Georgia is more likely to go Democrat, and that's what Michael Schur predicted this morning. But North Carolina seems to have the better numbers in this election cycle based on the polling and the early results. So, you know, I was hopeful this morning because the producers made me pick. Overall, my prediction is I don't know. But if you know, because I wanted to play the game and try to be the election champion of the world on tyt.com, where we're asking you guys to play along and guess the number of swing states they're going to win in the House and the Senate. So I had to pick a number, and I had to pick states. And I said, I think if the vote is what we think it is, she might win North Carolina. So it'll be interesting.
Okay. Somebody's going to have to go behind and kill that turret.
Those are the so-called blue wall states. And that is Wisconsin.
Right, lower Zen.
So I want to show you what this looks like. Already on this map, we have Arizona red because that is where it's leaning more significantly.
Oh, hell yeah.
than the other
Beautiful
swing
Sombra.
states.
I take it
So
back.
If the Kamala Harris side is right, that Arizona is not necessarily red, Iowa is not necessarily red, and this morning Michael was talking about how Florida might not necessarily be red. Those are super optimistic. Let's not go there. Let's just
Optimistic? That's like delusional. He said, well, this morning I thought Florida was going to be red.
So assume that
Florida is definitely going to be red.
No, he said Florida, like, I was being optimistic. I thought Florida was going to be blue, maybe.
Wisconsin and Michigan.
No way.
Like, is he in La La Land?
Polling is for now.
Texas goes blue before Florida.
Remember in 2020, Biden was up by 8 in the polling in Michigan and Wisconsin. And
Texas
only
stays red this election. Florida stays red. There ain't no way Florida's going. That's where Ron DeSantis reigns.
Right now, it's 3 to Harris, 19 to Trump. Trump leading 54%, Harris 44.
They're already calling states.
Oh, hell yeah. Hello.
Trump.
Oh, he's trying to ult over.
Trump.
God damn it.
As long as y'all don't support Trump. Somebody yelled that at me one time during the protest. She was like,
nice.
This black lady
GG.
following us around. We were just
Hey,
like,
easy now, easy now, easy now. You're on stream.
Ah.
Oh, you're streaming. I didn't realize that. I'm sorry.
We were just chilling, you know, and this black lady comes up and she's like, "Oh shit, y'all got American flags and shit." Uh-oh.
Do 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 do. Meow. Do 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 do.
I am actively watching the election right now.
Yeah, me too. It's on my left screen.
Yeah, I see.
I'm gonna go talk to my brother. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I'm probably gonna
New Hampshire is now starting to report 1% in, leaning Trump, and GA is still leaning Trump for a little bit right now. Hello, Saturday.
Oh, Mr. Turk Roach himself. This is gonna be good. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's see how Vosh is doing. Let's see if he's okay.
He's probably coping and seething or having hopium right now.
Every computer build needs a
People
heatsink.
still watch him after the whole scandal he went through.
Oh, here's another Orange County. Fakers. Could it be that Florida
Vosh's
just really
chat.
managed to rig their voter roll?
I like how he he
Nah.
has a dramatic
Dude.
music playing in the background.
Vosh's chat just said Third Reich, Florida.
Oh my god. Well, that should be.
Democrats and queer
surprise
people are
anyone
leaving
knowing his
Florida because they
audience,
literally
and
have
him
like
in
insane
particular.
draconian 1984-ass anti-gay laws, and like it's like a retirement paradise. Boomers retire there. You know, Florida was
They have-
kind of destined to become a Republican heatsink.
He said, did you hear what he said?
Why are so many
Yes,
counties
I
orange?
did.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the majority of counties that are labeled orange counties
Somebody just donated saying, Vosh, please help move out of Florida. Why would you donate if, what? Why would you donate
Does
if you
Puerto
want to
Rico
move?
not get to vote? Nope. But Puerto Ricans in Philadelphia do. And that's what we care about.
South Carolina. South
that
Carolina
the methodology, like what
Ba-
do you think happened in the midterm elections with the polling?
So that's a great question, totally critical to tonight. I'm going to answer it in a second, but I think Vermont got called. Because it was showing 3 points up on the vote for Kamala Harris.
Oh,
in the Electoral College.
Yeah, that's what caused this. Like, the turn of the hour. I expected that. Obviously.
Yes, of course. So we're just telling you, even though some of these are obvious, of course Kentucky went to Trump, of course Vermont went to Kamala Harris, but we just want to keep you updated.
Well, and of course, if Vermont had gone to Trump, we could probably save a lot of time today.
Oh yeah.
There ain't gonna be no landslide. She's an idiot.
Already done. You guys can all go home. So in terms of the polling, so they
Cope, save, and
likely
dilute.
voters.
So true, Kappa.
And
Make sure to share this stream with your friends so you can join in.
Primary in 2016.
All the funny,
haha,
funny, hee
but he won by 2, and that was the biggest case of the polls being wrong, maybe in my lifetime. And the reason for that is because there was a giant populist wave of progressives who went to go vote for Bernie, who don't normally vote, because Bernie got them excited. He seemed like he was the one politician who might actually get things done and was fighting against the establishment. Those guys don't generally, at least before 2016, didn't come out to vote because they didn't have anything to vote for. Democrats and Republicans would get elected, make a bunch of promises, never deliver on anything. Okay, but once you have that election, they start then in the next cycle in 2020, they go, okay, those people voted now, so they're now likely voters, okay? Same thing happened with Donald Trump. He brought a lot of people out who were anti-establishment, didn't like the uniparty, etc. Now, we think he's a fake populist, but they, they didn't realize.
Too big to read.
So they were unlikely voters. They showed up, and Trump way overperformed in
population job.
Huh? Miami-Dade flipped red. Oh my god.
It's a fucking black hole down there.
Didn't California lose electoral votes?
Virginia flipped? That's great.
Virginia flipped! Virginia flipped!
Adams County looking good. Everything going according to plan.
I mean, there's still only 1% reporting right now, but...
This can't be real.
Oh my gosh.
It's not real. They must have flipped the votes again.
What's up, Dad?
Yo!
Sig the universe!
Was going to win.
The universe!
That biased his
Keep going. You're halfway there. Do it.
The universe! It's singing to me!
I think
I love it. I love it.
For whatever it's
I love
worth,
Sigma.
he's corrected
Sigma's
that.
so fun.
He's
And
my.
I agree
He's
with
the
Nate
best.
Silver and Frank Luntz, the top
He is,
Republican pollster throughout this
Junker
entire
Queen and
election.
Sigma are the best.
Yeah, and
Man,
so they seem to be a little bit more clear-eyed than everyone else.
I don't know if I'm because she doesn't have enough.
Bernie's a joke. I'm asking for your
She's
shekels.
not strong enough. He just needs good supports, and she low-key goes wild. But me personally, strong woman, neuron activation.
Polling average to show Trump as the winner.
She's
so they
a ton of fun to play.
It's absurd. It's so silly.
Right.
Clear politics shouldn't have that in there. It's total nonsense. And if I see an outlier on the Democratic side, I would do the same. But those are
God damn it!
basic in effect.
Nobody lets me play what I want.
Virginia just flipped is leaning Kamala right now, but only by about 4K votes.
Fuck
What?
And also 1% vote.
I'm switching.
I think Reaper just appeared out of nowhere.
No, fucking Zen's playing DPS. Zen's playing DPS on the right side, that's what it was. Zen wants to play DPS? Fine, I can play it. I can play. I can play. Play all up in his arms.
Exactly where Silver
Shit. I'm thinking I switched to Ron.
Haven't been watching the last couple of months. I've been saying this a lot.
I was still underhanded against
don't know. It's the most unpredictable election. But it's possible that Kamala Harris,
yeah, I don't see why not.
independent women voters that don't normally vote
I'll go after my
got calculated in after they voted in 2022. Or there's an even bigger way because they came out to vote against Donald Trump. And they are not calculated in which case she would then have a surge of voters that leads to an easier victory. But until you actually see the votes, that is impossible to predict. So that's why I'm confounded why both sides are so confident they're going to win. They obviously both can't be right. And I think they're both massively overconfident.
Well, there was a lot of excitement.
That was my bad. I got way too excited and did not.
That's right. Yeah, the Iowa poll.
Collaborate?
Do you see that as an outlier, or do you...
Reaper's gonna ult you.
No, not necessarily.
Corroborate.
So she did something interesting, and that's a really good question.
No, I tried healing you.
she has a poll that's usually very reliable. She got one election wrong, but her track record is really good in getting almost all the elections right.
God fucking damn.
But she does not do a lot of that jerry-rigging of the assumptions that the others do. So she's looking at it as, these are the people telling me they're going to vote. I believe them. And so I'm going with this straight analysis. Now, that's either very right or very wrong.
Suggestions?
If it's very right, Kamala Harris wins easily. Because
Switching off a character that had a useless ult was what I did.
Distance of Trump, reaching distance of Trump. Then
yeah, Zarya would be good, actually.
Right? If Celsius is wrong and all the other pollsters are right, then we're right back.
Oh, you use
Christ, they fucking rocked right into us.
I
was gonna do my E, I died too fast. You're using your grasp too soon, gang.
It's very easy for the right to be like,
try using it when you're shield down or when you're low health.
As if a poll that shows that
Harris
might win is going to stop.
Use your grasp.
Too soon. Use it after shield's broken or when you're low health.
And also bear in mind, it's one state. It's not a national poll. But also, I do want to mention one thing. So obviously, we're curious about some things that could.
Saying this out loud sounds red-pilled as fuck, but Sigma helps Sigma.
So in Florida, for instance, right now we're at 64%. So there's still a lot of the vote to come in. But what I've been doing is looking at the results that we do have for some of the relatively blue counties, comparing it to the share of vote that Biden got in 2020. And it seems like in most of them, Harris is doing like a point.
Yeah, I see why you're saying
that. So, for instance, in Palm Beach County right now, bearing in mind that
reloading.
Votes come in that particular county.
No, I don't have my thing.
In 2020.
Well, she fucked up, so.
Slightly more than 50%. In Orange County, Orlando. So she's at 58% of the vote with 61% of the vote in right now. So at 58.
Now you're good, gang. You're doing your best.
Biden
You're
won
still learning.
61%.
You're good.
So it is still possible that inside of the individual county, there's not an even distribution of the votes based on when they come in.
You might be able to get a get back. You know
but we have a good chunk in those individual
And
counties, and it looks like she's slightly underperforming Biden. So not necessarily cause to believe that she's
Bob
going to end
runs
up
through
doing
my
better
little
statewide.
Does he get amps too or not?
So, and whenever I read you guys' member comments, no disrespect to the
that's a good
members,
question.
we just haven't had a chance to verify it.
I mean,
so take
him
it with a
shooting
grain of
through it,
salt
like,
whenever I read any member
him running
comment,
through it.
including this one. Junk Rig Sailor said, Hamilton County, Kentucky, Harris doing 5% better than Biden. There's your nationwide polling error that is undervalued.
I'm just gonna send Bob on to point.
Okay, so that's an interesting data point that John just gave you a counter data point. Once again, getting back to.
Okay,
Hey
well.
guys, if you've never watched the Young Turks,
No, I'm not gonna use it.
The predictions don't come out of thin air. I'm not a Swami. I can't read the future. I'm just telling you my analysis of the information.
Top game I was
we're going to take a break here in a second, and we'll come back. Some of you wrote some beautiful comments that I'd love to read.
Is this what comps always like?
But
yes.
Right now, I wanted to share.
Yeah, like you good one time and then you like
what
die.
you see on screen next to us. So you see why the Senate balance is 29-39 is those are not.
Yeah, it sucks.
Those are the seats that were not up for re-election in the Senate. So that's where we start the night, and then but Democrats have more seats that are up. So don't.
We have one.
39-29. It doesn't mean anything yet. Democrats have to hold
okay.
more seats, which is more challenging
Still on.
for Democrats. So we'll see where that comes out at the end of the night. Put your predictions in it. And the House races that you're seeing are the ones that are easy to call right away.
There, now you can run.
Brother, you fucking saved me.
So you'll see that throughout the night.
Ah!
Alright, so let's take a quick break
Great.
here, and then we'll come back with more results.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's right. Never mind. I'm back.
Are we gonna touch?
Shit, I'm back.
You should all.
It's been 17 years. I watched you die over and over.
Yep.
It's badass, right?
It's about Overwatch.
Hey, man.
We just did terrible. I should have gone Zarya. If we had a Zarya, we probably would have won.
You reached a You've spread that progressive message wide and far. Let's keep it going.
Wide and far, like
live election coverage.
Being really cool and efficient, and they care. Canvassing operations genuinely, for the most part, like they have to care to work. That's why America's PAC, the Elon operation, has just been like faltering massively because they're just paying people.
Bro, what
who
are
don't
these
care, don't even know
creatures?
what they're doing to get out there. I think a lot of people in my audience
What are these
positively
creatures,
inclined
bro?
towards action
They
if
don't
they're
even
given
look
the
human.
opportunity and the direction, and so far the numbers have shown that to be the case. Really,
On
really happy with
Fox?
all the work PV has done, and happy with you
Yeah.
guys for participating in it. And there's still going to be a lot.
Bro,
to
like
do
none of
after
the
this
women look
election,
like
ain't that right?
women. They look like plastic creatures.
Kim, do you want to talk at all about drilling down a little bit?
Let me see.
Gosh.
Absolutely, yeah. To start, we know there's going to be a lot of.
I'm all about that natural beauty, man. I don't want none of that. Gosh, dang.
That we can cure people that mailed in a ballot that
Sanders won
was
again.
big or something like that, and that's an issue that we're going
Sanders.
to keep working on even.
I don't know who that is.
After this evening,
Bernie?
so there's plenty of work to be done there. We never know.
Oh,
what's gonna
Bernie
happen with special
Sanders?
elections
Gosh,
in the
dang.
future.
He won his race,
We're
yeah.
always trying to build and grow.
See,
as a
I don't even
community,
know.
so we'd love to have
I mean, I know who he
anyone
is, but I don't
is,
care about
interested
who he
and
is.
wants to support the work that we're
Right.
doing.
Let's see what Asmodor's got to say.
I'll cut a
I
section
wonder
of
what
this,
Asmodor has to
links
say
and
about
info,
this.
what have you, down the description. Just a reminder.
You ever heard of Asmodor?
Every victory.
Do you mean
that,
Asmongold?
we experience, every good.
No,
we get,
Asmodor.
Any enjoyment we're going to
No.
derive from this election cycle.
Oh,
Again,
man.
things could
He
still
was, he's an old
potentially
school
go poorly.
right-wing
I think,
guy.
I
He
think
was
so
in
far
the,
the information we've gotten is pretty good. But
he was at
all of it is built
Charlottesville
on hard
back in
work,
the day. He's
and
one of
the
those
people who
guys.
participate in that
Classic.
hard work, they feel a lot better.
Oh, that's not
Classic,
good
dude.
for
Thank
my
you guys very much
stream.
for all the work you've done.
Thank you so much, and it's such a big deal.
Sorry.
Like, this is
No,
this
no,
is
you're
the
not.
type of thing that
Anyways, I need to go.
it's almost impossible
What?
to do, to get new people
You're not
to
stream
come in and
safe.
do significant amount of work,
I'm not stream
to
safe.
help elect
I want to
people.
make.
It's
I want at least
it's
one.
going to draw a lot of
Let me
attention,
chill.
and,
Okay,
and
okay.
it's really gonna put a
I'll tell you
marker on
what.
the
I
map
will chill out
that
on the.
influence
I just got
on
monetized,
are have
man.
been
Come
willing
on.
to drive your
Oh,
audience
that's
to do
fair.
this work,
Okay,
and
yeah.
will also lead to I think a lot
See, I
of
don't know
people wanna
anything
become
about
kiss the ring.
YouTube stuff.
I think it's going to be
La
it's gonna be a big
criatura,
business space.
goblinos.
I know already.
Yeah,
I've been
he's not
talking
even
with peers
streaming
who
the
are other
election.
political folks, and everybody is
Let's see what
floored
Fox
by,
has to say.
by what we've been able to do.
Four different screens. Number of states already done.
You're cutting out bad.
Oh, I'm just mumbling.
Oh.
I'm just watching Fox right now.
That's like the biggest sin in the world. How dare you not give us your vote?
So
even
the
if
lady
we
talking
don't
on Fox right now is telling a
Remember,
similar story
teams
I've
are the only
heard
thing that matters.
from many
Partisanship is the- no, that's
about
not true.
how I voted
Passing bills
blue,
that affect people's
passed
lives
two
is
elections,
the
but now I'm
only
voting
thing that
Trump.
Hold on.
matters. And if the Democratic Party was still as populist as it used to be, we were
I
that
don't know,
party.
Confa.
We were the average working man's party.
He goes to
We
a
can
lot of
still go back
protests.
to that being that. If we were that party, we'd
Who?
win West Virginia. and
I was
Kentucky.
just replying
They're
to
different
something.
than the southern states.
Ah,
And now
gotcha.
we're already winning, so close. And in many elections, we win Georgia. We might win North Carolina today. Imagine the power of the Democratic Party if they didn't just serve donors all
He goes
the
to a
time.
lot of those Trump
So,
rallies too,
we're
so
not
it might have been
asking
that.
for too much. All right.
So while we're waiting for more results to come in, we're still only like 8% in Georgia. One thing that I was interested in is, what indications we have of the influence of third-party candidates. And so I've been looking over the states that we have. And obviously RFK Jr. is not on all of the ballots. He tried to take himself off the ballots where he thought that being there would hurt Donald Trump. And in some cases he was successful. In some cases that was stopped by a judge. But in Kentucky, for instance, he's at 0.7% of the vote. So not much, but if that was matched in some of the swing states, it could be important for some of these tight races. In at least 3 states in Kentucky, Florida, and I believe Georgia as well. Jill Stein is at 0.3% in all 3 of those states. So it is overall, you're like Chase Oliver in some of these states at like 0.3%. But even adding up
What was
all
that?
of them, it seems as if the third-party share of the vote
What was that about?
much smaller than it's been in some other recent.
You've never heard that sound.
I have, but man, that was out of nowhere. I thought that was on like the Fox News I was watching for a second. I was like, who?
My dogs are sitting on my jacket.
Yeah, so the fact that the Jill Stein vote is small.
My guinea pig is downstairs.
You have a guinea pig?
Yeah, I got a guinea pig the other day.
When did that happen?
It just kind of happened Saturday. I just got a guinea pig because I felt like it.
Aw. I feel like you could be a guinea pig kind of guy.
That means it's not having much of an effect.
I'm more of an Okie kind of guy, but Chomper's
don't let her
cool.
eat it.
Yo, Okie hasn't met Chopper yet, and I intend to keep it that way for a while.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him whatever he wants. That was what he said today.
Ooh.
They're seeing those same numbers in their internal polling.
Very good.
Where RFK Jr. is actually getting a bunch of
reporters complaining.
There
is.
is.
Like, they turned on the music about 40 seconds ago.
Ouch. Oh great. I hit a headshot and then somebody leaves.
All the doctors in the world are lying.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't believe in, having fluoride in the water, etc., go for Trump, not RFK Jr. in your vote, but apparently not working perfectly, which is good news.
We do have some initial results from some of the other states, from an actual swing state and then another state that we're interested in too. In North Carolina, Harris is at 68% of the vote.
Really?
Which is only 2% of the total. But, you know, that could be an indicative 2%, so that's something.
It's my favorite part of election coverage.
I
When
know,
there's 3% of the precincts reporting. And
fictional momentum, I think, is the best kind of momentum, I think. But anyway, and 7% of New Hampshire is in, and she's at 56%. So a little bit premature on both of those.
So two things, guys. At 7:30 Eastern, the reason we just told you about West Virginia is because West Virginia...
Dude, the chat on the Fox News election coverage is insane.
Unfortunately, these days, so that's gone already.
Trump for free OnlyFans. What happened to defund the police?
Then Kamala Harris is going to win.
Who did Kyle Rittenhouse vote for?
So now the votes coming in that we're reporting to you from North Carolina.
This chat is going insane.
Well, and if I could add, so we were talking previously about the third-party candidates, and I'm speculating that maybe, especially Jill Stein, since she was saying that it's strategic, she's trying to take votes. She has personally said that she's trying to take votes away. The advertising will probably be more focused
Drain
on
the swamp, Ohio for Trump. Stay off TikTok.
North Carolina. But there she's at
the chat in the Young Turks just wants Sang to start having a meltdown.
Oh, dude, I can't tune into Young Turks. I'll just get mad.
They're trying.
And again, it's not a lot.
They're starting to freak out a good bit.
Some of these polls in North Carolina have been
they're trying not
to. That's a good sign. That's a good sign if they're starting to freak out.
Again, a lot of
that's a good sign.
Assumptions that people would vote.
Well, okay, were they freaking out during 20? Because I didn't watch the Young Turks in 2020. Were they freaking out during that one too?
Hypothetically, particularly when you have third-party candidates who might appeal to different sides of the race.
So you saw the Sherrod Brown race pop up next to us. We're going to come back to that because that's a critical race to see who's going to control the Senate. That's in Ohio.
They're not freaking out enough. I need somebody crying.
Somebody crying. We'll get that after the election's called, if things go right.
Let's see Vosh.
I want to see
North Carolina,
liberals react to Trump winning 2024 compilation funny.
I might have to make that.
Okay, but you gotta title it exactly as the following.
And it needs like an American. It needs an American flag emoji somewhere.
Yes, liberals react to Trump winning 2024 election.
Meltdown.
Meltdown. All caps meltdown, and then in parentheses, total freak out, and then an American flag emoji, and then a laughing till crying face emoji. That'll get all the boomers.
Please, God, save yourself. 12% of the vote has been you tend to see more Republican votes early because counties that are rural and have to count fewer votes report those vote counts earlier. Republicans tend to be more rural, so their like county election office is like, oh yeah, we
Hang
have
on,
like
I gotta
Oh, he's coping because like, well, it's just a red mirage in Georgia because, you know, teeny tiny counties take so long to count. I mean,
Man,
no,
really
small counties count so much faster than the big ones. So, you know, Georgia could totally be still blue. That's what he's saying.
No, man. I'm like 90% sure that George is red this year, which is a good sign.
Yeah. You know, Vosh is just being delusional.
Vosh is like actually retarded. I don't know if that word is allowed on stream, but I'm saying it anyway.
Oh, yay! Alfie's in America now. He got here.
He's like an American citizen?
No, he's here in America.
This isn't the red.
Oh, he's just
the
here
British are
in
here.
Specifically, too, in 2020, the fact that
nice.
You would see this
welcome to America again, little buddy.
Person votes on election day, and then you would get the drop from the mail.
He's a little guy. I like it.
Democrat.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that.
It's, I mean, you're on stream, so.
The effect of smaller counties just tend to report.
He's a little goofy little guy, you know. I've met him.
I know.
He's a little goofy
he
little
is. We're gonna be getting another tattoo.
Let me check really quickly.
Another tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't gotten a tattoo yet. I can't afford it. But
It's
whenever
gonna be
I
like
can,
angel wings, like blood angel.
17 times now.
it'll probably be something Christian-esque.
Bum,
There he
bum,
is,
bum,
speaking
bum,
of
bum, bum.
There he is. There's our little British lad. How's Jonathan Joestar? How's Jonathan Joestar doing over there in Britain?
I am really fucking tired, man. 9 hours is far too long.
All I heard was Jonathan Joestar is doing great. Thanks for asking.
I imagine you'd be tired. Ouch.
I'm walking into the door, giving you a fucking hug and going to bed.
That's fine. I think Xena should remember you. I'm gonna put her muzzle on just in case.
It's quarter to 8 this evening. I'll be back in a bit.
And the puppy doesn't bite, so.
Dude, that's funny. Looking at the prediction maps back when it was Trump versus Biden. We got Biden at 162 versus Trump at 376. Dude, there was no way Biden could win that. They had to like switch out. They were like, oh no.
Get the backup ballots, hurry!
Look outside, look at the back! The backyard! There's ballots, there's pallets!
Pallets of ballots.
Pallets of ballots! Okay, so... see all the big ones here.
Georgia is going like massively red.
We need Georgia, which it looks like we're winning so far. Arizona, Nevada, and North Carolina. And that will get us 1 point away from winning, and then we just need to take Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, or Michigan. Michigan's hard because Detroit is there, and Detroit is a very blue city. But honestly, man, like, I have a little bit of confidence in Pennsylvania, I'm not gonna lie. Put me in the conservatives meltdown compilation, but like I got a little bit of faith in Pennsylvania. Of course, I ain't gonna melt down.
Yay, we did it! Woohoo!
Either way, whatever happens, like we're about to see a mass spiritual awakening. Like we need to be ready. We got to get ready.
Dude, I got play of the game.
I have a feeling he's coming soon.
I got play of the game. Look.
The game? Oh, I'm not even like on the actual stream that I'm on. It's just Baldur's Gate. Where? Oh, here we go. After
Yeah,
that, what's happening?
Do I even have the right game on? No, I don't.
Overwatch, yeah.
What is Vosh doing?
He's seething and coping and molding.
I can see that.
He's having a complete liberal meltdown.
I know. That's all early vote.
Yeah, looking at all these prediction maps, like all of like the main news, like all the big mainline social media nonsense. They're saying like Kamala Harris at 319.
Every
It's like
Republican should be able to vote. 2 weeks
George is
before the
already
election from the comfort of their own home.
George is already like
Young Turks is saying you should be able to vote early by mail.
Willing to see vote in any given moment. I don't know if you
no,
guys talked about it
mail-in ballots were a mistake. Did you not witness 2020?
Well, that's what the well, he's on the Young Turks, so.
Absolute buffoon.
He's also seething. He's also starting to seethe.
Man, I'll bet you he's one of the people who's like, oh man.
Well, look at him.
Who aren't
Look at
citizens
him.
of the United States should have a say in United States elections. Yeah, let's look at Vosh. Let's see what we got.
This isn't Vosh. This is the Young Turk.
They like to vote.
Oh, the Young
As
Turks.
much of the rest as possible.
See, look at my stream.
So I want to go to some of the people who are expressing opinions about
Let's see what we got.
The Arab vote, the Muslim vote, etc. And by the way, the voter purges that they do and voter suppression they do, I should say, is not just the long lines in the Democratic areas. They also clean out the voter rolls, which you do have to do every once in a while. But they will then emphasize cleaning out
long lines is
where they don't actually
voter suppression.
The people that moved. They
voter suppression.
Voters, so then when they go in to vote, they have trouble voting or can't vote. And
hey man, I was voter suppressed today, and I was trying to vote for Trump. So,
no, they're saying that the long line, like the fact they have to wait in a long line to vote, is voter suppression.
Wow, it's almost like we imported millions and millions of more people into the United States, who then gave birth to millions.
I just think it's so funny.
Like it's almost like the United States, like,
and by the way, if the
population has increased over the past 4 years.
So now,
imagine that.
Well, not only that, but like,
the Arab American community can hand the Democratic Party.
Like, you wait in a line. Oh my God, so terrible.
Well, I waited in a line just to be told that I wasn't allowed to vote.
Yeah, but I know, but they're being like, oh, you have to wait in a line, that's the worst. Ah.
Bro, welcome to getting a driver's license or doing anything as an adult. Like, yeah, you have to wait in line. That's how the world works. These people don't live anywhere outside of their offices, bro. Like,
switch on. Never gonna hold on. Let me see.
he's already complaining about Democrats, like Democrat politicians. Bro, they're already talking like they've lost.
I know.
Like, dude, not a single state has actually been called yet. You're already talking like you lost.
Virginia might actually go red.
That would be awesome.
Just from the thing that Vosh is looking at. He's looking at something that updates like every 30 seconds. He's cooked.
Hang on. You're swapping between streams so fast. I'm still on the Young Turks.
Oh, they're cooked too.
Yeah. Why are we looking at leftist? Let's see what Steven Crowder has to say.
Because Steven Crowder's not funny. Like, it's not funny because he's not gonna melt down. He's not gonna have like a come apart. So I'm
doing
watching
the same thing we're doing.
Yeah, I'm watching people that are gonna freak out because it's funny. Why would I watch somebody else? That's lame.
So that's a good point.
That is true. The only streams that or the replays that I watch are all the big news
coverage. You know, looking at Bosch, like he still has those gay glasses.
You know what?
The same glasses, the same haircut.
Because if
Trump the trimmed beard and the haircut actually, I mean, it doesn't look bad. You know,
it's a good
but
beard.
his glasses still look gay. And it looks like he has lost some
anti-war my ass.
He has
trying
lost
to
a little
swamp
bit of
my
weight.
ass. If a donor
Now, if
says
the dude
something,
could just
I
accept
do it.
Christ,
Because Donald
he
Trump
might
is
be
obsessed with money.
I think
Can you guys hear
purely
me?
hypothetically, it makes
Yeah, I
sense.
can hear you, bro.
And generally, he has
Okay.
been able
You
to
talked
get away
over me
with
like 3 different
taking
times.
whatever position he wants.
Oh,
even if it
sorry.
goes against
Sorry, I'm going
privacy or
acoustic mode.
orthodoxy. Like, he can change all of Republicans' views on
Yeah.
Russia, for instance.
Like
they go
the
from
guitar?
hating it to loving it in
No,
the span
man.
of 5 years.
Autistic.
But very
Yeah, that.
rarely he has run up against
Oh,
a
yeah, I
hard
was about to say
wall.
acoustic is a type
he
of
tried
guitar.
to encourage them to
I
take
did this in
vaccines.
No, I don't think
2020
We know how
as
that
well,
went.
and 2016.
He said it a couple
where I just
rallies,
went
they booed
acoustic
him,
mode.
and he stopped. And now he's talking
I
about
mean,
potentially
I think it's
banning
cool
some
too. I just think it's too early because a lot of those
and I
places
don't
aren't
know
even
for
closed
sure
yet, and
that
the ones that
No,
are
they're
being
not.
thrown up right now, and a lot of the ones
But
that
I
are
mean,
being thrown
come
up
on.
right now, not even surprised.
Tonight decides the future for the next 4 years of America if Jesus doesn't come back at some point between now and then.
I would argue longer than that, than 4 years.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I think it would be really funny if, like, as soon as the election was called, Jesus just came back and got all of his people and was like, "All right, y'all, it's time to kill you.
It's time to go.
It's time to kill the Antichrist, y'all. Let's go." That would be so
I
cool.
would, thankfully, I would say with all the things going on, or the things that are going on and the things that are said to be done in Revelation, I would like to think that we're not even close to that yet, but...
Well, yes and no. I'm not going to go into it right now.
Gosh darn
we
it.
are on stream, and I am slightly intoxicated. But some things in Revelation have already happened. Like we're in the timeline. We just don't know how far we are, like how far in we are. So it's kind of wonky. There's no way of telling. Like,
I'm whipping so hard right now.
Well, we can tell because it talks about, like, famines, fires, there's a lot of natural disasters that it talked about.
Oh, yeah.
So...
See, I was whipping, but I pulled it together.
The Trump election steal concerns are very real. 7 hours ago, he posted a 21-minute video. Apparently, he thinks Trump is going to steal the election. How would Trump even do that? He's got, like, the entire Supreme Court trying to put his ass in.
Well, do you remember during 2016, they said the same thing?
I remember in 2016, Hillary Clinton tried to steal the election and failed.
For real?
What the fuck is Moira doing?
Trump leading in Georgia, which was blue in 2016. Leading in Virginia, which was red in 2016. That is interesting.
Okay, I fixed it.
That's what I'm interested in seeing where Pennsylvania goes. Like, we already know where most of these states are going to go. I want to see where Pennsylvania goes.
Okay, well, unlucky. He's up top.
Trump taking Georgia?
Aww.
Yeah, bro. Wasn't he arrested in Atlanta? Like, isn't that where the famous mugshot was taken?
I'm just gonna go a different direction.
So who's this main speaker for the Young Turks? I want to know this man's name.
Sank Uger.
Sank you, dude. That is the hang on.
Turkish name ever.
Hang on. How do you spell it? Turkish. Okay, yeah, he is just like straight up a Turkish. Okay. Daggum, that girl was a brunette last time I saw her.
Yeah, she
that
dyed
bitch
her
is going
hair.
through a midlife crisis.
Yeah, I don't think she looks good with that hair.
Yeah, she's screaming midlife crisis, bro. I'm going full Trump mode. I'm roasting the appearance of the woman who disagrees with me. That is rough. That is rough.
Okay, well I'm just gonna shoot this thing till it goes away.
There you go. Started using Palestinian as an insult. Like, hang on, bro. You don't want to piss off all those free Palestine people.
She's half.
Yeah, you're gonna lose scribbers like that. You're gonna lose subscribers.
Behind Moira. Hello? She's just like trying to play like damage.
Donald Trump is obsessed with money.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, the dude's a like multi-millionaire, but I mean, you gotta look at it like this, right? The national debt is trillions and trillions of dollars deep. How much of this is being paid for by the tax dollars of myself and my brothers and my father, you know? And your father! And your
Right
mother!
side, drunk.
Like, we are all paying for this.
Oh my gosh. Behind again. Moira. Moira's behind. Whatever, I'm switching. I'm sick of that fucking bitch.
Imagine not playing the best
Bomb
shooter
threats
out
at
there.
Georgia polling stations. Oh my gosh, dude, the Young Turks. And they paused their...
Of course they do. They're gonna say
Oh,
something.
no. He cut into an advertisement. He cut into his sponsorship.
Cringe.
Bro, we do not... Let's see, I'm gonna peep Steven, guys. Just see what's going on. Stupid crap.
There we go.
Bro, how can Steven Crowder even do an election stream?
I don't know.
Like, he was one of the few who actually called out that it was stolen.
Well, that's why he had all the lawsuits to get his YouTube channel back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I need them watch hours, man. I need them watch hours. Give you the money, give me the money.
Right.
Give me the money.
I don't know how YouTube money stuff works. Like, I just work that hourly wage, you know?
It's just AdSense. That's all it is. So if you just
Yeah,
have
that. Yeah, I don't know what that
people,
is.
So if you have enough people watching your...
I'm a blue-collar retard.
Alright, well let me explain it to you like a retard. So,
Okay.
You know how you, so you know how you go, so you know how you on TV, you have like ad breaks and all that, right? Those advertisers...
They're down too. Don't die.
And
Moira.
The channel
Nice
makes
job.
money off of those commercial breaks.
Right,
I mean...
so the advertiser companies pay for those ad spots. So they do the same on YouTube.
Use your ult. There we go.
So that's why there's mid-roll ads, that's why there's ads before you watch something. Twitch is really bad about their live stream stuff because they just throw in ads like everywhere, randomly pretty much.
That is really annoying. Anytime I tune into like Twitch, it's like ads 1 out of 5.
Oh my god.
And by the way, that Twitch user can switch how the ads are placed, and they just choose to run ads like before their stream starts, or before you like go to watch their stream. Yeah.
Dadgummit, Hungry Box, how dare you?
You remember the Adpocalypse stuff? So where there were ads being played over like controversial videos?
Lying, doxing, harassing teenage
Dude, I'm all
That was
too familiar.
Yeah, so YouTube would just have all these advertisers come in and then just throw their videos on, or throw their ads on whatever. So now that's why it seems like it's harder to get monetized, because YouTube has been like cracking down on what is and isn't allowed.
White people are meant to be to one another.
If you have like a YouTube Studio account, it'll show you what your milestones are to reach to then be able to be monetized.
That makes sense.
I think it's like 5,000 subscribers in a year, and it's something with watch time hours. I can't even remember what it is at this point. But
right now it looks like Trump has 95 to Kamala 35.
Yeah, the betting odds are going higher and higher for Trump.
Madam President, let's go, baby.
Madam President.
Madam President. Hang on, I have a funny for this. We put it together in JN2 earlier. We got a real funny. Come on. And Madam Vice President. It's a channel. Madam Vice President.
Madam Vice President.
Yeah. Bro, Steven Crowder, why are you going advertisement mode? Gosh dang.
Business is
go back to the Young Turks. Let's see what they got. Gosh dang. That's rough. Should I even be watching them? Aren't I giving them money by giving them watch time?
I mean, if you're not watching ads, then...
I am one.
No, imagine I'm having an ad blocker.
I'm on my phone, bro. I don't own a... I borrowed my brother's computer for a couple days. That's about it.
What the fuck?
Lines to vote, oppression, line skip bread, and soup socialism.
Big red wave incoming. Now's your last chance to invest in the golden Trump coin.
True.
Donald Trump trading card.
Why would you block that, May?
How many of those things?
She's caught in a trap and you blocked it.
I know your dad's a boomer. How much did he invest in like the Trump products? Like the farthest my family has gone is like the 2016 MAGA hats, and that's it.
Those are base though.
That's what I wore to my. I had my MAGA hat on, my 2016 MAGA hat at the polling place, and then not only was I told that I wasn't allowed to vote, but then I was told to take the hat off. So I just like walked outside. I didn't say a word. I was like, you know what? Grandma always told me, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. So I didn't say a word. I just walked out of the place.
You know what? I'm really proud of you that you have gained the patience to do that.
Well, so
you didn't know that that's not allowed?
I've always had the patience. Well, I knew it wasn't allowed. I just did it anyway. But so I have the patience for that. But it's like only when somebody who I don't want involved in something like that is around. So like if I'm with my brothers who are like physically capable of taking on other people, like I don't care. But if it's like my mom or my little like my younger brothers, like I don't want to engage in, because I don't want any chance of them getting hurt.
Yeah, that's good.
That's just how it goes.
We can win this. Just don't throw.
Just don't throw this one, Trump, please.
I meant the game, but yes, that as well.
Yeah, that. Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Doubtful.
Come on, man. I'm trying so hard. Back it up. God damn it.
Whoa. Can't just take the Lord's name in vain like that on stream. What will the little critters think? Critters of the night.
Darn, I can't drop in.
We can pick that up. Yes, good. I feel like this is winnable, but ooh, we're on Diva? Oh, then it's definitely winnable. Oh my god, 2 people trapped. Ult. Oh wait, no, we're good. They're back up. Ohio is actually
Why do you keep confident in me?
A bit close.
If you have something to say, just say it.
Which even if they don't, if Trump doesn't take, it's definitely interesting. Right side. They're both going right side. Both DPS. Ooh, I got. Nice, Diva. Really good. I almost fucked up there. Oh. Watch out, they might run in as... Oh, nice. Beautiful. Happy election night.
Bro, what is this? New York? Dude, New York's blue. That's not right.
Well, duh.
New York is blue as...
Let's see how the Young Turks are doing.
Discussion. I should also point out that we don't have all of the
Macon is actually going red.
Like Trump might be
wow.
Macon?
Yeah.
Bro, Macon's going red?
That's what the map says.
Bro.
So if you look at that 57-43,
I had to vote there because they didn't change my voting place, so I had to drive 2 hours to vote. So.
Gosh, see,
but
my
I'm
voting
happily
place
surprised.
It was like 5 minutes down the road.
It would have been if the election officials actually processed my papers, but they wanted me to not vote. So.
Dude, it's literally like the church in my neighborhood. It's like 5 minutes down.
They will be the ones to come in.
That's insane. I thought about driving an hour into Tulsa to see if I could vote there.
Texas is red, obviously. West Virginia's red. Kentucky's red. Indiana's red.
Total. You had a very similar matchup to where it seemed as if the Republican was going to run away. Well, that's because these rural areas in Georgia provided their data first. Remember,
see what we got so far. Obviously, Oklahoma's being called.
The percentage total is
that's obvious. Georgia, Trump is leading. Texas, Trump is leading. Kansas, Trump is leading.
Can't base anything really off this.
Kamala is leading. North Carolina, Virginia,
but what about
Ohio,
electoral
Michigan,
votes? Where are we sitting with those? Donald Trump sitting at 95 electoral.
New Hampshire. So.
Man last, and so I don't have any concerns yet. Obviously, you.
Did you see? Did you see what?
Pennsylvania and North Carolina.
Did you see what? Obama said to blackmail voters.
Oh no! What did
he said something that pissed them off.
Oh, bunga.
He said, you're clearly sexist because you don't want to see a woman in the White House.
Oh my gosh.
That's a really that's a really good way to get people to vote for you. That's
that guy
really
is.
There's like a ton of videos of people posting like, "Fuck you! You don't tell me what to do. You ain't the king of the black vote. Fuck you."
Dude, Obunga is just like he's
throwing
desperate for attention. Yeah, he's desperate for attention.
He wants attention.
I'm still relevant.
Yeah, but he's throwing in the process, like literally throwing.
Okay, Trump's winning Florida, so it looks like they've pretty much already called Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Oklahoma, Tennessee, South Carolina,
property taxes. Well, that's
Kentucky, West Virginia, and Indiana. Those are all no-brainers.
Now, that means that voting population.
North Carolina, Michigan, and Pennsylvania currently Kamala's leading.
And that does change the dynamic. The only way I've seen that happen the other way,
but they've got less than 10% on each state reporting so far, so I don't think that we can really consider that yet.
Fulton County, Clark Atlanta University, Spelman College,
but those three, North Carolina, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, are
voting at a record number. You now have an evening of the odds.
Just gotta hope that Trump can pull. I don't know, Utah.
In order to mobilize HBCUs,
one of those middle of the nowhere states, like where I live.
As robust as
Boy, I love living in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
That's really interesting, and I was curious about that.
Do you?
You know, one can speculate.
Honestly, I
kind
of do. It kind of feels like Persona 4.
What you think is behind?
I'm just like living in this small
the
town.
lack of mobilizing people in the way that we saw in 2020 for Biden.
Come on, Trump. Bring home Alaska. You can win Alaska, Trump.
But it takes money. It takes appeal and it takes financing. And so if you have individuals who are willing to do
12 a.m. tomorrow. Daggum. And it's only worth 3 electoral votes.
I didn't see that happening.
What's even the point of Alaska? Why does Alaska even exist?
Also, you did not have a robust primary. You didn't have a primary at all.
King Crab.
The Democratic Party. This was a very different kind
King
of
Crab.
And I think the Harris campaign.
You know, I once went by the Crab.
They spent a lot of time trying to make sure that the message was echoed and
Lobster.
People were excited, and you did have that natural.
Lobster's kind of.
But you also
Dungeness crab, gold.
Because college students who live on campus or live at
gold.
they are
Where's
able
my
to vote in the Georgia
looks like my county hasn't been called yet. What the heck?
In the state of Georgia.
Polls closed 15 minutes ago.
Residency in the state of Georgia. It doesn't matter what they're
gonna steal my county.
Because the state won't accept.
Nah, they steal my county. I'm gonna be rolling up to that polling place 5 minutes down the road.
Hey. Gonna show up naked too?
No, I don't roll naked. I'll roll up in my MAGA. I'll roll up in the same outfit I rolled up in earlier today. My MAGA hat, my black jacket, just looking like an absolute MAGA thug. Be like, hey, you count those ballots fairly, creatures. I'll just talk to him here and get all.
Okay, up top, Sombro.
Yeah, that.
Mobilizing Democratic voters
what about Arkansas? Arkansas is an interesting. I mean, Trump's obviously going to win, but I do want to see how Arkansas turns out.
You know, that issue and whether or not that maybe motivated their enthusiasm or lack of enthusiasm in this
behind
election.
Sombra.
You know, I always say the best way to
they haven't called a single county.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Keep it real simple. And so, wow.
Man, I'll bet
somebody in the Young Turks chat said I need a tampon for my ass.
Oh my gosh. Bro, the average troon.
Pretty sure that one was a joke, but like most of the time it's not a joke.
No, it's not. I saw a 4chan post by one of those people one time where they were talking about this nasty diarrhea they had where they nearly shit their pants. Or no, I'm pretty sure he actually did shit his pants, and he was like, "Oh, I know what it feels like for a woman to have her period." I'm like, no, dude.
I think I saw that. That makes me really mad.
Shitting your pants, I don't think is the same as having a period.
Yeah.
And pivoted back to
Need a new meltdown, crying in protest.
Sombra left.
I mean riots.
So while it may not
I just heard her
It's a young
teleport.
dog.
There she is.
Ohio for Trump. I'm just scared for the fentanyl, bro. The Young Turks chat is insane.
I know, there's a lot of people here clearly just to screw with them.
Yeah, just dogging on them. I'm gonna dog on them.
Behind. Got her. Got her.
Bad. All caps. Fat booty. Kamala got that fat booty.
We're gonna find out.
Dying.
Peanuts for president.
Okay, that was weird.
Peanuts for president. Who's Peanuts?
That squirrel that the federal government euthanized.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, Athena's been talking about that a lot.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. She's saying that
Oh
she's
shit, back up, 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 back up!
Back up, back on.
Yeah, so not specific poll numbers that we can talk about if you'd like about how people are ranking the most important issues to determine their vote.
Nobody cares about the Muslim and Arab American votes, okay? Because they're not Americans.
Well, apparently Democrats and
in the bluer districts,
Democrats and
Republicans
don't care because when Kamala did the debate, you know, the Democrats have a lot of the Muslim vote, or they're supposed to. And what Kamala said was, we need to give Israel the right to defend itself, and we will do everything to make that happen.
And now they're all voting Trump. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see who we've got running in the other parties. We've got Jill Stein, 0 electoral votes, 100,289 votes. We've got Chase Oliver at 91,721 votes. Robert Kennedy at 30,254 votes. And then other candidates at 46,000.
Florida.
Why are people wasting their votes on these like third party? Like, dude,
I don't know.
Your vote will never go anywhere like that. Like you're wasting your vote.
I just heard left there. Yeah, left side is Sombra.
No, I'm voting for Kamala.
No, she moved.
I'm on my way right now. Oh shoot!
Watch out. They're gonna try to.
One county. What? Dude, this is insane. One county in Oklahoma actually went blue this year. Oklahoma City. That's it. I know where I'm going from. They talk some sensitive people.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
I have work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll be in town. I'm not going to the city. But I should make a trip down there at some point. I kind of just want to peek out the old job site I was working on and see how things are going.
Oh hell yeah. Ooh, we've got a good lead in the Senate and the House. In the Senate, we almost have a 10-point lead. In the House, we have about a 5-point lead.
Oh yeah, no, we're looking good, like... We're looking good in Senate and House. Like, we're kicking butt there.
That actually hit somebody. Can't believe that.
Governor, we really don't have, like, enough information for anything. Like, we literally have twice the states that they have, and
That
yet
was
somehow we're only
interesting.
2 points ahead in governor.
Oh shit. Not interesting. Not interesting.
Bro, every time I look at the corner of my screen, I see this girl, and she just looks like... Oh my gosh, dude.
Bad.
She looks like a starving chipmunk. Like
the ghost of Peanut? Question mark?
Yeah. Come on. We all know that nose is fake. Your real nose is a lot bigger and hooked.
Also, her real nose doesn't exist anymore.
No, that's all plastic.
Her real nose is in like some medical waste bin somewhere.
Yeah, no, like actually, it's probably in the same like
news or evidence
like
that
the same
Donald
train
Trump's,
box that my foreskin is in. It's
adult
just gone.
entertainment habits include transgender adult stars. Would they turn on him?
No.
Against her will and against my will. What about Wisconsin? Wisconsin hasn't voted? Oh yeah.
Trump tells radio station if he wins Pennsylvania, we win the whole deal. That's
Dude used the terms sexist and racist to describe prejudice against Muslims, but neither of those are
chips and I
accurate.
am miserable. Yeah, but you're not blissfully ignorant. You have to be
Like y'all had a
blissfully
whole
ignorant.
thing. It was Islamophobia. Like y'all had a whole word made up for it. You can't even remember it. Come on.
Yeah.
You made up an entire word back in 2017, and now suddenly it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't forgot 2017, buddy. 2017 was actually like my time.
Trump can lie and be convicted.
That was my peak.
Others, based on
My peak is right
reporting
now.
and information, I cannot get away with half of what Trump has gotten away with, and Trump typically will not come.
They're
to the
complaining
rescue
that Trump gets away with so much.
Somebody like a Mark
Trump,
Robinson. He'll come
bro,
to the
like,
rescue,
dude's
of
been fighting
individuals,
court cases all year.
I know.
Like, well, Giuliani.
What do you mean he gets away? He doesn't get away with anything.
Their sombreros
He can't
kind
even
of
make a joke
bad.
about a fat celebrity without getting
So,
canceled
I mean,
for it.
look, there's no end to the Republican hypocrisy. This guy who's supporting Donald Trump,
I don't wanna
Navy
hear
SEAL
nothing
Team 6
about
member who says he killed Bin Laden, he made a comment the other day online. Harry Sisson, who's a really young Democratic supporter.
So Oklahoma
Oh
got hit with some pretty nasty storms these past couple days.
And they had put up a picture, and this
And-
guy says, if Trump wins, I'm going to turn these guys into my concubines.
Live tree
like,
snapped in half in my yard and almost fell on my house. And yet somehow the Jesus 2024 yard sign is still standing.
Wait, that's not a yeah.
Oh, I'm switching.
Look, I don't want to overhype it. I get it.
They don't want me
It's
to have fun.
Tough guy lingo. Oh,
Just gotta play my
But
main.
I've always been amused by it, right? I'm so tough, I'm going to have gay sex.
Switching
Okay,
from
all right.
Mario
He
to
also said
Hero.
that they would be both for sex and for food, implying that he would have sex with them and then cannibalize them.
Well, he seems like a swell guy.
But this is the guy who took out Bin Laden?
Yeah.
Don't you want to die a hero? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, what would you do?
No. They can't help themselves. In fact, Trump then belittled him in some campaign rally, and he was standing there super awkwardly. Because Trump will belittle anyone. There's no, all right, but let's get back to the things we were talking about. So, Rashad, a lot of talk in this campaign about young black men going to Trump more than they would.
Time to be the first one.
Oh Lord! Oh no!
Be the first one to do it.
On white, like in case if.
I've got OnlyFans, bitch!
Yeah, this tree snapped completely in half.
If you want to talk about a demographic,
And it got caught by branches of two other trees.
Whatever.
From falling on our house.
let's make sure it
We can build up Bolt again.
that.
They wasted all of theirs.
The notion that black men somehow are to blame is a fallacy because the overwhelming majority of black men.
Obama said also that like if they lose, then it's black men's fault.
The black man's fault. Bro, y'all make up like 15% of the population.
No, but like it's their fault because they didn't like support her hard enough.
They make up 15% of the population.
Ouch.
I mean, I guess they do have influence over like 14-year-old white girls without dads, but 14-year-old white girls can't vote anyway, let alone 14-year-old girls at all.
I can all.
So,
because if you actually listen to some of the individuals, black or not black,
Somebody in the Young Turks chat said Peanut did not die for this.
say
seriously, he didn't.
So maybe you should
Peanut died for a much greater purpose.
And it's typically
Much
Yeah.
like George Floyd. Much like George Floyd, he actually died.
Peanut Floyd?
You know, to prove. Yeah, he died to prove that currency means nothing. Or something. I haven't watched John Doyle in a while, so I wouldn't know the actual joke ever. But something about currency not meaning anything and NFTs being the future. That's what Peanut died for.
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. And that's why it's a noble sacrifice that we must always remember.
At the end of the day, you have to
Just like Martin Luther King.
So you have to address it, and if you're not willing to address it.
George Floyd wouldn't have wanted this.
Yeah, you know, even the way
Oh fuck, I fell.
the answer there,
I'm a George Floyd conservative.
he goes to the problem with the Democratic Party because when they
You hear that, Iggy? I'm a George Floyd conservative.
Oh no.
deliver for them, they think, how can I blame
I
them
died.
for the election?
How can I scold them?
Right.
Yeah, he's
Scold them
leading.
into supporting us, and that's
He's leading.
just not a tactic that's going to resonate.
Of course, looks like you have a more
So I
updated
thank you
map.
for bringing up policy
Shady, no.
because, you know, one of the things that you'll
issue
hear
is that's
from
gonna
a lot of men.
Oh,
who are
California,
voting
yeah,
for
that's
Trump
an
is
instant blue state.
that
Are you
they're
speaking to your
terrified
brother?
of World War III and getting
Yeah.
drafted into a war that they don't want to fight. And
Oh, he's gonna win
Trump has
Texas.
gotten away
I think.
with
He's leading in Georgia so far. Georgia is a good sign for him. The states I'm most worried about are Michigan, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina, which haven't been called yet, but currently Kamala's leading in. But less than 10% of the votes have been counted so far, so we still have plenty of time to close that gap.
What the voters are saying.
All right,
They
now move
just-
out of the way, Jade.
Yeah, I'm just backing up. Yeah, they just spammed all their alts. I mean, I guess we did too.
Yeah, so we're up
but-
against the break here, but John's got
Why did we do that?
one call, and then I want to ask one last question.
Crucial, shocking Senate call. Bernie Sanders
I wish we didn't
will
do
stay
that.
in the Senate.
Oh, wow.
It's still nice.
Okay. Yeah,
They have a heartbeat, man.
yeah.
Huh?
He was on TV. We showed it in the first.
Oh, I
hour of
poured
the
that out.
He looks better than all the senators.
I'm struggling.
Anyways, Richard, last question. You know, Trump
Yeah.
did deliver for HBCU.
Oh, that's good, 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 good.
And I wonder if that had any effect or no effect on this.
Two down, two down.
Well, let's talk about it.
Turret down, turret down.
Right. He gave you something, but still didn't give you everything. President Obama gave you basically nothing.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Democrats.
Let's see what old Chomper's got.
Winnable, winnable.
Easy for Trump to do just
What do you think of the name Chomper?
remember, Trump then
Don't dance now, bitch. You dance after.
Fund Trio, which is
We gotta win first.
federal program that funds Upward Bound, educational talent search.
How you doing?
And that helps first generation of college students get into college without having to pay for things like SATs, transcripts, and college admission. So he takes money
Ow.
from one place
Woo!
and then says,
Woo!
but I'm adding money here, and all he's doing is switching money out.
You
back
through.
and forth.
Fuck you.
So
Fuck you.
it's
We
up
could have
to
won if you weren't
the
Widow.
college president, to be frank with you.
What's wrong with
to
Widow?
Articulate
Fuck you, man.
what did
Genuinely
I main
hard
Widow. What are you
in the
talking
ass.
about?
Now with
I
President
main
Obama,
Widow.
he
What are you
did very
talking
little for
about?
HBCUs. I get
This guy's
criticized
through. If he wasn't playing Widow, we would have won.
It's true. Every HBCU.
I main Widow.
Now I
Don't talk shit
lost.
about
Now I
Widow.
went.
Because
It's not
President
Widow's
Obama was
fault.
very
It's
beloved by
his
black
fault
people.
for
And if
playing
you start saying that as a
and
black
not
HBCU
actually
president,
killing anything.
all of a sudden, black parents
Oh,
and black
that's
students
fair.
stop
I
coming
don't
to black
actually man
schools.
it. I've
So
never
they
played
were
Overwatch.
in a quagmire basically to say anything.
I don't
so Trump
think-
comes in,
I'm
he
more of
does
a
the very little, and
turn-based
then he takes money
kinda
out of something that was very effective at the same
creature.
time.
But do you think it might have had any effect on the voters, or not really?
I don't think so. I think HBCU students are aware that this was, kind of a political thing more so than anything else. HBCU presidents definitely, they were not triggered by this. And
The CNN poll right here is saying independents are breaking on average in favor of Harris.
He's looking at a
People
CNN
who
poll.
consider
and he's
themselves moderates
surprised.
are breaking in favor of Harris as well.
CNN poll. So my little brother was looking at the
That's national.
He was looking
not
at
Georgia.
the
I know.
mic-
This is national, not Georgia.
whatever it is, whatever the Microsoft browser is. He was looking at that map.
It's still indicative.
I'm just.
Virginia
I have
is red
Vosh on my
now.
There we
screen
go.
right now.
Oh my God.
Okay, they're counting votes in Illinois and Kansas. So obviously Kansas City, all the big cities are gonna vote blue. Those are the ones that looks
you
like
motherfuckers are out here
first,
watching
but...
the Tour de France, and you're freaking
nah,
out.
y'all still
over,
got
like,
a bunch
who
of
gets the
counties
first
to go.
push down on the pedal with their right foot.
Oh, they've started counting. And,
You people are holding like your hands shaking with the revolver barrel up
okay.
Holy
Holy moly!
the roof of your mouth.
Okay, it's Trump's 101 versus Harris's 49.
Jesus.
See what Ohio's got. Yeah, that's about right.
Now, give me a sec to eat the fucking burrito.
Enshrine abortion rights in
all red besides the cities, dude. That's like every election map.
Ooh, that map's looking good.
See what we got in Michigan. What? Detroit is red so far? That's not gonna
Ohio
last
looks
long.
like it might go red.
It might, yeah.
It looks pretty red right now. That's a shocker.
Yeah, all the cities have already voted. Like all the cities have, and they're already like they're all blue, but like the red counties, it looks like they're actually beating them.
I'm tired
the
of
country's
their
beating the city.
Tired of their cats getting eaten.
Seriously, dude. So I'm looking at Pennsylvania here. 8% reportings. 8% reporting so far. Looks like the cities have voted blue, but you still have all that center that's gray that is almost certain to go red.
Hmm.
I have a good feeling about Pennsylvania. Virginia and North Carolina are currently looking red too. North Carolina, 14%. Honestly, it looks 50-50 so far. North Carolina.
Yeah.
Virginia. Oh man, yeah, Virginia's already like blue cities, red everywhere else. How is Louisiana not? What the heck? I feel like Texas is going to be one of those states that takes forever. Yeah, they have so many counties. Like, they're already calling Houston, Austin, San Antonio, Dallas. Fort Worth is actually looking red, which is not a surprise, honestly. Neither is Austin being blue. I've been to Austin. It sucks there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Austin sucks. It's like the Portland of Texas.
Hmm.
Where all the Antifa hang out. It's pretty gay. North Dakota. Oh yeah, North Dakota is actually. But we all know North Dakota's in. It's one of those Midwestern states. It's one of those states without massive cities, which means they actually know how to vote there. But yeah, I'm liking the way this map looks so far. 101 to 52.
Mm-hmm.
Who do they call for first? One of these. You see, this is what I hate about these election maps. Is like all these tiny little states get so many points. Like all the Yankee states, they get so many points.
Hold up. Bosch might be crashing out.
There was a team of election workers here who had been sequestered since 9 a.m., prepping all of these so they could process and get the early numbers out quickly. Every election official and the supervisor of
Trump's leading by almost
told us
double.
they've been on track to hit all
Trump's leading in Georgia, 53%.
Earlier side, and they're still working over here.
That's not a surprise.
Mail-in ballots will come through and are coming through, and they're sorting all of those.
Like I think
Ultimately, we're going to see more ballots coming from the individual precincts from election day to the other side here, where they'll count and go through.
Oklahoma, yeah, Trump obviously.
What does turnout look like?
I need to block this.
They should have called that months in advance. Years
better this year, enough to possibly chip away at Harris's margins and then maybe take the state along with keeping Republicans strongholds. And for Harris and Democrats, were they able to?
They're like
people they described as
melting down.
Who were hard to reach.
Bro, he's actually melting. He's got like a napkin he's wiping his face with. He's actually melting.
His eyes are huge right now.
He's doing a great job. Not expecting the speed.
Trump's winning Oklahoma? No, it's so over.
So far, we're told, and you can just see the scale of briefing here. The supervisor for Gwinnett County elections, he told us that they are on target right now to surpass voter turnout compared to 2020 by 6:30 today. They had 70% voter turnout roughly in this county. That's exactly what they had back in 2020. So they think they're going to have more
Got a little
turnout
frozen pizza, the microwave pizza.
No, we're gonna lose this bad.
But the big question is, how do those
No, we're winning this.
Oh, I meant my game.
I know. Oh man, 52 to 1. Come on, Trump. They're counting votes in Missouri now.
The question tonight in this county is, could that happen again? And the numbers, at least in terms of the totality, are inching up past what both campaigns were hoping.
California.
How did I miss that?
Texas yet.
Rallies by Donald Trump there in that county and neighboring Cobb County, and you got to get
after California and Texas, which are the big two. Trump is still being I'm telling you, man, it's gonna come down to. It's going to come down to
Don't
Michigan,
go up there.
Pennsylvania, and Georgia, and North Carolina. Those are the 4 states. That's what it's going to come down to.
Georgia, that is the home of
Good. Nice recovery.
Elections workers who came under fire faced death threats, faced severe hardship in their lives because of those election fraud lies from former President Trump. So these election workers, man, are they doing a civic duty for everybody?
My favorite part
Of course, because it's DC, bro. DC is a trash heap.
in front of them, and,
True.
you know, it's
How good election
Left.
I've been there way too many times. I don't ever want to go back. Just for the march. I like the march.
They've brought on more election workers in all of these states to make sure that they can count more quickly. I do think Ellison's report was fascinating.
Let's see what we got. Georgia. Atlanta is blue, obviously. Athens is blue. Okay, Macon looks blue, but like everything around it is red.
Democrats have been increasingly eyeing, as have Republicans.
Yeah, all the cities are blue, but man, all that countryside, like,
I mentioned
yeah.
there were Trump rallies in Gwinnett County.
Yeah.
One of them was the one where Tucker Carlson, the former Fox News host, talked about daddy's coming home and going to give the little girl a spanking.
52% reporting. Looks like maybe a third of the counties haven't even been counted yet.
Hold up.
Like half the
fuck?
Oh my god, we're at the same like DPS right
now.
now.
Yeah, all the cities are blue, but all the
Reporting.
countryside.
Yes is 55%, or about 56%. No is 44%.
Oh,
Which
okay.
make you rejoice. Marijuana legalized. Well,
As long as we win, we can beat DPS tons forever.
Tulsa went blue. Oh heck.
60% for a ballot measure passed. So even though plurality.
If not, then I'm blocking you.
Blocking who? Me?
Nah, they're starting to count.
Tulsa and Oklahoma City. That's actually kind of surprising, man. Because last year, or not last year, the last election,
Oh no,
higher
please heal more.
Of course, this is only 22% so far. But they've already called.
Like we could do more damage if we were alive more.
60% in order for that to happen. It's not quite there yet. It's something we're going to be tracking tonight. And
Yeah, they already know. They've already called Arkansas?
Just push the point, just push it.
Bro, they called Arkansas and they... Oh my gosh.
Arkansas, you mean?
Yeah, Arkansas. They already called Arkansas.
You can tell who's the good guys and bad guys.
But like most of the counties, just like you hit it, all the counties.
Good job, good job.
Illinois for Kamala.
Bottom right.
Oh, of course, the Chicago.
Nice, deleted.
Chicago is an absolute trash heap.
I heard you know, right? Make sure Mercy doesn't res that venture. Oh! Ouch.
A ballot measure where they said you're not allowed to take lobbyist money. And then the legislature was like, I don't like it.
Behind you!
I'm just going to get... They voted to get rid of the ballot measure, which is not a thing you're not supposed to be able to do, but they did it. And then they said, all right, let's crank up the amount of votes you need, the percentage you need to get any ballot measure passed. Same thing they did in Florida. And the reason they did that originally was because the citizens of Florida said if you're a felon...
You think we can win Arizona?
Behind Sombra, still. Sombra's still behind, so watch out. Yep, there she is. There she is.
It's effective in some ways, and
Help Arana, she's gonna die!
We don't want him just being able to change our laws by getting to a majority. That's democracy. We don't want democracy. We have the legislature totally gerrymandered, so it doesn't matter how you vote. You're going to win no matter what, right? And so they moved the threshold to 60% so that you have less of a voice. So now when I
How much, dadgummit? How much? That's what kills me about John Doyle moving to Texas. It's like, bro, your vote is needed. Can't be.
Right now, as things stand, saying we're pro-choice. We want abortion to be legal here, and the Republicans of Florida go, I don't give a damn what you
Oh my god.
Okay, maybe I'll move it up to 80% or 98%.
Nice.
I don't want you to have a voice. That's why we're in Trump. So now you want me to give you choice in the ballot? I'm not going to give you any choice.
He's having a meltdown.
So that's what's happening. And also, like,
Yeesh. Philadelphia. Oh, Philadelphia. Ugh. Ew. Ew.
Don't worry, we sent to the
Wait, Maryland's up there? Why was I? Well, okay. Never mind.
Get her ass! Get her Irish ass!
Yeah, Philadelphia is shit.
Stop the people from being able to decide. See, send it to the states, to the people. Right. People in the legislature, and they're the ones who actually decide. It is this facade of caring.
As long as like the entire center of Pennsylvania can vote red.
Fuck! Heal! Heal, heal!
That's what we'll allow. The others we won't. So, we can't win nationally.
Bro, somebody's got to make like a funny cartoon of this, like me autistically, like viewing the election and like you just spurging out over the game, over Overwatch. Gotta be a funny animation.
Okay, back up, back up, back up. You can retake it.
Gaming it to win at whatever level they think at that particular moment.
And in fact, the Republicans are now saying,
"Come on,
yeah,
Trump."
Like, and
oh, John Doyle's doing a stream? Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
John. Yes. Dude, I love John Doyle.
Because the legislators want it. They picked their own voters to do gerrymandering, and they basically stole the legislature. And by the way, they gerrymander the hell out of it so that you have no choice at all. The blues states are
Watch out for the widow.
Whether they're shifting or not, red states the same way. It's disgusting. So,
Oh, we just need to hold this. We just need to hold. We don't need to push it.
What's up, buddy?
Got it.
What's up?
Much. I voted for Dark Mega.
You voted Trunk? You voted for Trunk?
Oh my god.
I voted for Dark Mega.
Okay, guys, be careful.
Trunk. Shit. You voted Trunk.
All we need to do is retake the point. We don't have to push it.
What's empty?
Yeah, they can't push it all the way. Just be careful.
No, what we need to.
Just don't throw.
What we need to do.
Zarya and then Venture. I guess me.
What we need to do is put Nick.
Oh my fucking
and
god,
all
I'm gonna kill myself.
And all
Nick
libtards,
Fuentes has
like,
no place in office. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, Cat Boy. I would rather not have Cat Boy.
We need to put libtards. All of these people.
I'm on streaming.
As profound. What you did.
Oh, you're streaming.
We're on stream. As far as libtards go, we just win the election and make them cry.
Oh.
Get out there and vote.
So
And
we
then they'll
can't
cry
put,
when they lose.
but we can't put anyone in crystals right now.
No, no crystals.
Crystals?
No crystals.
Man.
None of that blue sky.
I was getting so excited. We were gonna put people in crystals like Superman.
No.
But Superman is what, like.
We're voting for the orange man, the Cheeto.
Putting people in a crystal's like not that bad.
They're
No,
eternally trapped there. They can't do anything. They're stuck in there forever.
That's a fate worse than death.
Not really.
Exactly.
There's way worse.
Well, no.
There's
I
like
guess
way worse
technically
fates.
inside the crystal you can still discover God's love, and you're still in the presence of God. So I guess it's not as bad as death.
Yeah, true, but like you're trapped there. You're not moving. You're not saying anything. You're just stuck. It's over.
Yeah, but like
Kinda sucks,
you
but-
just live forever,
Oh, you damn
and you're
horse.
not in pain. So
you're not.
Well, do you still age inside the crystal?
No, you're just stuck there forever.
well,
Oh,
do you?
that's rough.
But do you
I mean,
age?
you live
do you
forever, but at what
age?
cost?
Do you age in the crystal?
You do age in the crystal, but you rot. You know, you are stuck in the crystal until you die of old age or you get like some sickness
Okay.
or whatever. And we can't do anything about it because you're inside the crystal.
Okay, so you do age
Whatever.
inside the crystal. Okay.
What kind
Yeah,
of crystal
so-
is this supposed to be? Like kryptonite or like?
I don't know about you guys, but being stuck in a crystal my whole life doesn't sound like living to me. You know.
Well, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
It's not like the worst fate ever. It's like
I'd
actually.
rather live
It's actually
my life here on Earth.
It's actually rather tame.
I'd rather live my life here on Earth, you know, as long as God allows me to, and then join Him in His kingdom for eternal life.
True.
But that's just me personally.
Well, me too.
I can understand the sentiment.
But
I
I'm
get
just
it, I get
saying,
it.
like, it's not the worst fate ever. Like I
Come
can,
on, Trump.
like off the top of my head, I can think of much worse things.
I think a very bad fate would be to be told that you have to go live 5 years in Detroit.
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
not
god! Now
Detroit.
that's
Don't-
now that
no,
is a
I
far
don't want to go
worse
to
fate.
Detroit. That's worse than Brazil.
Not just
I
any
don't want
place.
to go
in
to Martin
Detroit.
Luther King Boulevard, please.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
take me there.
not just any place in Detroit. You got to live in that area where like they sell the houses for like less than $1. You got to live in that area. All the houses are stripped of copper and metal. It's just like it's like a dumb little shack. That's all that's left.
How do you what?
That's real. Go check it online. There are tons of houses in Detroit that get
I
sold
know.
for about $1 or less.
See, I'm so country, I don't even like.
Can't process it.
Yeah, I don't even know that. Like, I'm not. Hang on. Okay, Boulevard regular show.
If Donald Trump makes mobile
Zena,
suits real
leave
along
me
with
alone.
Elon Musk, we're so bad.
Leave me alone.
No, honestly, like being
Get
dead
out.
serious, like if he brought back the gold standard, we would boom so hard.
I think he should do that, frankly.
He should. I mean, like a bunch of other countries are doing it, like, and their economies are going insane.
Capitalizing. Well, when you say insane, do you mean in a good way or a bad way?
In a good way, like, you know, and then you got you know, Kamala and Biden over here, like, let's print out more
on this one
stimulus
on this one stream that I'm looking at, like it has like half like on the right like Trump voters like taking selfies and smiling, and on the left like they look like they're about to all have a panic attack.
I really
all the Kamala voters.
Yeah,
Well, of course
they're
they are.
like wringing their hands and like looking nervously, like leaning on their hand, like looking around, like
Oh yeah, no, I know all the body language.
I really, what is the thing I want to say? Okay.
People in chat, people in that chat are saying free Pete Diddy. Diddy didn't do diddly.
Okay, I'm gonna make it funny here. Prepare for this funny. Okay. Funny incoming.
Yeah.
Up top.
Us old heads gotta stick together. You know, ain't nobody ever had our backs, but Diddy did. Diddy did.
Man, free my nigga. He did nothing wrong, man.
Diddy did.
Did he? He didn't. He
Am I
did he do
racist?
nothing?
Am I racist? I just gotta. Am I racist?
Ow!
I don't know, man. I don't think I'm racist anymore. Anyway.
No.
You know, I've had God's love for a couple months now, and you know it's kind of changed me. So.
I'm glad.
Praise God.
I'm happy for you.
Praise God. Praise God Almighty.
Somebody somebody said chocos over pizza. Remember,
what over pizza?
That's what it says in the stream that I'm watching while I'm streaming.
Ooh.
Because I'm looking,
I'm
like,
actually
I'm
gonna-
streaming, but I'm also, like, looking at them. Like,
I'm
other
gonna tune out
streams.
all streams here for a second. I think it's time to go for a ride. I think it's time to go to the stove.
Saturn.
What do you want?
I just thought of something wonderful. I just thought of a great idea.
If it's
Donald
something
Trump
that will get
president.
me demonetized, then I don't want to hear it.
No. This will not get you demonetized. Trust me.
I've already, dude, listen, I've already run all of our patients dry, okay?
Yeah, I'm,
Okay.
like, not in the mood.
Okay.
I want my money,
All right.
god damn it.
All right, Saturn.
I'll
You want your
fucking
money,
kill you!
I'll say something that's interesting and it won't get you demonetized. How does that sound?
I don't know about
All right.
you, but that sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, it is pretty good. All right, let's do it. I want to write a petition to Donald Trump for him to sanction an official boxing match between me and Hassan Piker. I want it to happen.
Between you and Hassan?
Yes. If he's not gonna fight Candyman, then he can at least fight me.
I don't think he'd take that.
No, he
an
wouldn't take
official-
that because he's a coward.
I want an official boxing match between me and Nick Fuentes.
Ooh.
This is how Nick
Catboy would
Fuentes
probably
do against
die,
an actual
actually.
patriot. Dude, Nick, I'm telling you right now, like, I've seen the way that dude looks, like...
Have you seen the way that dude looks at other dudes?
I think,
yeah,
I've seen
yeah,
how weak his bone structure is. I'm pretty sure, like, his jaw would shatter after, like, a punch or two. Like, he'd be done for.
Alright. Okay, if you're gonna take on Nick Fuentes, then you might as well double down and you might as well take on his Catboy boyfriend while you're at it.
Oh, that's easy.
Take him out of the picture.
I don't even have to, like, hit him. All I have to do is, like, look at him and, like, whip, like, crop dust a little bit of BO at him and he'll just, like, die.
There's a lot of confidence, but granted, since you're boxing Nick Fuentes, that you don't need much confidence to think you can beat him, frankly.
I've been trained by professional boxers. I know how to fight, bro. Like,
no, you got.
We're on stream, so I can't even go into the slightest detail. But I've been trained, bro. Like, I know what I'm doing.
I think you do. I'm getting.
Keep her up. Keep her up. She has her ult.
Okay, I'm gonna hop out for just a second. I'm gonna run to the store and get some beer. I'll be back.
Alright, you have fun with that. I might have to hop out too here in a second. Gotta go take care of
Just
some
for a
damn-
second. Just for like 15, maybe 20 minutes. I'll be right back.
Very cool. Very cool. This is the calm before the storm, Saturn.
Okay.
Hang on, I gotta go get my keys out of my room. I hopped in my car and tried to start it, and I was like, oh wait, I don't have my key.
What if you could turn your hand to a key? I think that'd be pretty cool.
That's a stand power that I don't have because I don't have a stand. I'm a hormone user.
Damn.
I did not know
Yeah.
JoJo lore.
I'm a hormone. Well, the fact that you knew that was JoJo, that tells me enough that you
You
know
said
enough
that
lore.
you're not a stand user, so...
Yeah. Shh. Silence.
Yes?
Shady. Yeah, no,
I'm so close to just
no.
closing my game.
I use that sunshine breathing, that hormone, you know?
Like HAMONE?
What's up, buddy? Don't mind him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you mind? Okay, hell yeah. I'm gonna leave y'all upstairs, actually. I'm not going to the store.
Wow, okay.
Well, you know, Oklahoma, despite being one of the most red states, still has a certain something legal, so...
You know what? We should legalize street racing, now that I think about it.
You know what? If you think that, then you can be the first to die in a street racing car.
Look, Saturn. When I say legalize, this is gonna affect all streets. This is gonna require a major overhaul, which will be a good thing. It means we can fix up some of our roads. This will be a great plan.
You just need to shut
100%.
up.
Yeah, maybe I do, but
Because
you know what they say.
you're making me so mad, and I'm already mad because I'm playing Overwatch.
You're still playing Overwatch?
I'm playing it right now. You're not even watching the stream. You're a terrible friend.
I'm sorry, Saturn.
No, you're
I
not!
have a life. I have a life. I have to go do things. I
You're
just wanted to hop in here and say hi to you guys. I don't know what else you want from me, Saturn. I have things to do.
Open it on a window and leave it open.
You just want to leech. You want to leech off you. Fair enough. I understand. You're
What the fuck?
Man. I'm sorry that you're still playing Overwatch, by the way.
Well, like, we just got tank diffed out the ass. Like, our tank is doing damage, but, like... There's no tanking.
Have they changed anything significant from the last season? That was the last one I remember playing.
But... Sigma?
Yeah, what about it?
We'd better win this. Okay, thankfully they're dumb enough to walk into traps. Thank you.
Are you winning?
Shut up.
It really is that bad of a matchup.
We're literally winning by, like, by literal ass hairs.
They had such a great game
I'll
on their
solo
hands,
ult
man.
that next time.
Blizzard had such a great game with Overwatch and they just shot themselves in the leg.
Hey, Jeff knew when to get out when he got his bag.
Yeah, he did. I gotta give him that. He took some really important notes from Tom Howard's book, you know?
Behind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god. Thank you so much for playing Zarya. Thank you so much.
You so back.
Him playing Zarya was what will let us win, honestly. Ooh. What are they clapping for? They're clapping that they won a state that they'd normally win. Okay.
Which state is that? I can't keep track right now.
One of the ones in that clump in the north.
Scott wins. Slotkin wins. Da da da.
Okay.
Moreno
I
and
see.
Brown
I'll have to
are both
check.
within,
I'm
like,
cruising
one
right
vote
now.
of each other. Classic. Cruz is ahead of Alred.
This will be an interesting one.
Still has time to change. It could still change.
And unfortunately for our prior call, we got one wrong. He has won South Dakota.
Oh wow.
He won South Dakota.
A graphic mistake.
The man himself, Trumpster, he did it.
Not overly
nice.
important yet.
All right,
That's not really surprising though. It's South Dakota.
Let's take a quick break here. We got Saturn and I
You have a point, but you know what? Trusting the plan anyways, even if it was obvious. Trust
Brown race and all of the latest updates. As you see those, you look at the percentages next to us, guys, on this bar. So the higher the percentages, now Pennsylvania is up to 15% reporting, the more reliable that data is. We'll be right back.
Oh wow, there's a lot of people outside here today. Everyone's getting a little antsy.
What are you doing?
I'm cruising, like I said. I'm cruising, just looking around, making my way back home, and seeing all the people out on the street. Passed by a couple official buildings for the government. People standing outside with their "I voted" sticker. The usual stuff.
Vosh 48% reporting and Trump leads.
I mean, hey, I did my part.
Please
so
explain why that shouldn't worry me.
I'm just
okay,
relaxing.
sure. For one, I have already explained it. For two, I don't care whether it worries you. I care about your self-control to not spread your worry like an infectious disease to everyone in chat. I don't care
the fuck?
You have to exercise the self-control. You gotta chill. If you guys are in a mental state where anytime any like low percentage call people are freaking out over every percentage point, that you need to go take a deep breath and walk away for a bit, okay?
Your friend.
My God.
I'm so glad that I clipped that.
Oh, someone's mad.
Legit, chat is making me more scared because I don't really understand what's going on. Exactly. Don't like contribute to the low IQ fear mongering, okay? If you are fearful and low IQ, then simply whop like a
I'm almost
fish
there.
at the top
I'm
of the
gonna have
fish
to
bowl,
leave, but when I come
waiting
back,
for feed.
I can open up your stream and you can leech off me
You must
for your
whop.
views.
Thank you.
Okay? Whop.
You're welcome.
Like a funky
okay,
little
I'll be
fish.
back in a little bit. Goodbye.
Don't worry about.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Freaking. Yeah. There we go. Finally.
Josh Stein, winner of the governor's race in the state of North Carolina. So again, you can see on our live voting map next to me those states that are popping up for Trump in red and for Harris in blue. In addition to those race calls, a note that polls have also closed at this hour in a total of 15 states that carry with them a total of
Holy shit, I'm back.
He just left. Nice job.
23 years I've watched you die over and over, but I'm finally back.
Again, some of those battleground states we've been talking about.
So many kidney stones.
But polls are also closing in 2 other
Anyway,
states
what's
that
going
aren't
on? How are we
battlegrounds,
looking?
but have a large haul of electoral votes. New York and Texas.
Oh man, I got
Back
it
with
down.
me is Sagar Madani to break down these
Trump
race
Harris
polls and
120
talk
to
about the places where
99.
voting is now over. Sagar, hello.
Nice.
So the race
Still
calls in
leading.
the presidential race. Let's talk about that first. Are there any surprises in what we're seeing here, Illinois and New York for Kamala Harris?
I'll look at the
some
details
states
and
in
see how
the
bad the
Midwest
damage is.
for Donald Trump.
No surprise.
But it sounds like our gap is definitely closing.
Well, most
isn't
of
a
it,
shock.
the stuff that they're counting is all the top right of America. But so like Maine,
Yeah.
New York, you know, stuff that doesn't, like, not battleground places.
Yeah, the Yankee states. Or what I call the bullshitters of the country. Chopper's good. She's got food. I'm thinking after work tomorrow, I'll probably swing by the Tractor Supply and get her some more punch things and go
Right, we saw one of those last rallies.
because I just got her Saturday.
Aw.
And I like literally like grabbed her cage. So like we went to my friend's house to play D&D, and he was like, "Hey, I have a guinea pig that I don't want anymore. You want it?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Make sure to give her a deep enough bed of like bedding.
Yeah.
They like tunneling.
They do. I've noticed that. They'll make like a little wall.
She's building the wall.
Yeah, she's a fucking trunk. But my big thing is some girl I was talking to at the Tractor Supply told me that she needed that I would have to get her a friend.
Yeah.
Apparently guinea pigs are social creatures.
Yeah.
So I gotta get her a friend. And of course the girl I was talking to was like, "Yeah, I actually breed and show guinea pigs. So if you want, this is my name, I work here." And I was like, "Okay." I'm not gonna go for it like that because she was not really my type, but I probably will take her up on the
you know.
whole pig thing.
Maybe she has like a cute friend.
Yeah, or maybe I just get a good friend in.
That too.
I'm trying to like not force, but like
not be so.
I'm trying to focus less. I'm pretty good at that so far, but I'm trying to not like
focus on
I'm
only.
trying not to seek out relationships with like girls anymore. Like I'm focusing more on my
Let God
now.
let it happen.
Well, yeah, like it's not even about letting God let it happen. It's more about just focusing on my relationship with Him. You know?
Yeah.
Because
okay,
only
now
good things
Trump
can
has
come of that.
137. So it just went up by a lot.
Hang on, I mean, the close one.
Okay, when I come back, I'll use my ult.
Oh yeah, he's getting some Midwest states. Yeah, they're calling a lot of the
Colorado.
States.
Really?
Colorado. I wouldn't be surprised if that goes through. That's where Denver's at. States with like the really blue shitty cities generally will be blue, even if the rest of the state votes red. Like that city decides it. It's almost like Michigan with Detroit.
Yeah.
You know, where like Detroit is a very blue city, and so even if the rest of Michigan is like countryside conservatives, it's like, okay, well there's also the city in your state with a bunch of, you know, apartment dwelling like
nice
leftists, and so it's just like, oh man. That's a good I should use that apartment dwelling.
They're playing mariachi music at Texas. Oh, at Kamala's. I'm sure that's not stereotypical at all, Kamala. Very good look.
Heads up on. Evo's up for spread black things.
Anna, what the fuck are you doing?
Check his ass, boy.
Can you heal? Yeah, you didn't even get that kill, dude. Thank you, Bob. You're the real team player.
He's back. 80 long years.
Ooh.
I watched you die over and over.
That's right, Wacky. Show me died over.
I thought you were just. I thought you were just
One
saying watching
big
me die over and over.
stone. One big kidney stone.
Well, have you been dying over and over, Sam?
That's a good. You know what? I want to know.
Maybe.
You know. Why is Maine red so far? Is that you? Is that like a regular thing?
Oh no, that is not normal. I see it.
Oh,
it
yes.
just turned red. Oh my goodness.
Hang on, let me look at something. Yeah, Maine is always blue. Hang on. Wait, I gotta look at how many votes. So they... Let's see here.
God damn it.
Okay, yeah, it's like 1%
That is very
counted
weird.
so far.
But that's very weird.
They've gotten Portland blue, but they've got a lot of counties red so far. So once those cities get to counting, like they only have 1% so
Wisconsin's
far.
red.
Counted,
That's
so it's
good.
like
Makes me happy.
Wisconsin. Yeah, Wisconsin is a big one. It's not like the big one. The big one right now is like Pennsylvania. We're real worried about Pennsylvania at the moment. Because, oh my gosh, Philadelphia. Bro, if we could just like nuke Philadelphia, the world would be a better place.
My aim
Sorry,
on
I know we're on
Junkrat
stream,
is
I just
something
gotta say it.
else.
I just said that, James. So who's coming to Bible study tomorrow?
Tonight?
Tomorrow night.
I don't know.
What about you, Top Keck Des? You want to come to Bible study tomorrow night?
If I have free time in the night, maybe I'll come in.
It's what time zone?
No, I don't want to dox myself. I'll just DM it to you.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Good
are.
idea.
But yeah, no, I run a Bible study server. Okay, that. Okay. So in your time, it's at 5 p.m. Dadgone. 5 p.m. Wednesday and Saturday nights.
Oh, that took the Rhine
But it
down so
usually-
much.
It's not super long. It's usually like 20 to 30 minutes. Sometimes
Up
an
top!
hour if we
Oh
get
no,
really
above
into
you,
it.
just above you, the Sombra. I just saw her.
Sometimes an hour if we get like really into it, but it's pretty good time.
I have my own.
I'll definitely consider it. I try to be very ironic with other denominations, although that can be a challenge sometimes. I'll give it a shot.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a very strong name.
Strong. Well, I'll go ahead and it's got its own.
I got the Rhine, I got the Rhine! Stay alive! Live!
No, kill.
Okay, it's Moira.
If I speak,
Oh,
say
thank God.
anything right
Thank you,
now.
thank you.
Can't.
I can't believe Trump is taking Maine.
Well, not even 1% of the votes are counted so far.
It's hard in favor of.
I don't think he'll take
Philadelphia,
Maine.
but
Like
probably
currently
around
he's
this
leading, but
point,
it's not
you know?
even
like
even
the
1% of the votes.
The
are
end
counted
break
yet,
might
so
be, I don't know, 60
I
points?
think it's like the first few votes that they counted were red.
Would be
and then
my
they'll,
would be my
you know,
guess.
all the demon rats from Maine will swarm in, stick their venomous stingers into the wholesome world that is America.
I hope New Jersey
Pennsylvania's looking very
does
likely.
something.
New Jersey, that would be funny. I've been to New Jersey.
I
That
will
place
be
sucks,
taking
dude.
a stream break soon, but I don't think I'm turning it off my
It's
stream.
Wyoming.
Okay.
Trust me,
I
you don't
promise
want
I won't say.
I'm gonna
bad
be
things.
leaving the Should I leave? I'd like it if you
Leave,
guys
mute,
could entertain the
whatever you
audience.
Yeah,
if you can,
we'll have like a little podcast.
if you can keep a handle on things.
The
Yeah,
real
we'll have the
question
wacky
isn't
top catch
how
desk
Democrat is
podcast.
Philadelphia.
Or I'll
the,
just talk to
the
your
real
chat.
question is
Saturn,
Yeah.
as your
how many
acquaintance, I
people are
promise to not
turning
say
out in
anything that will
Philadelphia.
get your channel banned.
Thank you.
We
You
know
got that.
Philadelphia
It
is
took
a
me
very
so long to get
Democrat.
monetized.
So what we want is
Yeah, we'll make sure that you don't get demonetized by us. Us specifically.
Besides, if I start ranting about anything theological, I doubt YouTube mods will stand about that.
I'm not even a mod, bro. I'm not even like a member. I have the name. I have
Well, you were.
You don't know how to turn the keys.
I'm literally only here
Do with the
tonight.
keys if you had them. My keys
that's
are
like
too strong for you.
This is your only moment.
Well, this is my only moment of like being in the circle, because like a lot of the well, I don't know if I want to say that. It's nothing personal. It's just like
Which way is Panther leaving?
Genuinely sucks
Democrat, but I wouldn't count that.
Things that people would normally say during a conversation.
things that people.
I almost have my ult. Then we can push.
50% of North Carolina.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about.
50% of North Carolina is in, and it's 50 to Trump,
Barely
48 to Kamala.
Any of,
Oopsie, sorry. I was talking to my
Mecklenburg
friend.
County has been counted. That's up in favor of Kamala Harris by
Washington,
30
D.C. Vote for
Likewise,
president.
I accidentally said
Robert
that
F.
in-
Kennedy.
Greensboro and the surrounding area. But right now, Greensboro is only like 50-50.
Bro, Telegram
so
is
maybe
like
more
shit
these
post.
days. Didn't somebody say that North Carolina...
4chan is dead.
they're,
Long live Telegram.
They're only doing it in person? Or was that just...
I just found that
Philadelphia? Or Pennsylvania? Am I mixing it up?
You know, the creator of Mobile Suit Gundam.
Alright, 2 down.
It's PA? Okay, it's PA.
Actually, 3 are down.
We're counting
Man,
more than that. Are we counting early votes today? Depends on the state. A lot of people
God
turned
damn
out
it.
here relative to the proportions shown here.
Use ults, use ults, use ults.
Counted estimate. Yeah, okay. Lots left in Charlotte.
Bob should actually get this.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
Oh my god, yes.
This shows
I'm almost there.
the uncounted votes by county, and as you can see over here in North Carolina, it's mostly Charlotte. Charlotte has like a fuck ton that haven't been counted yet. It's this urban like triangle right here.
Beautiful.
I'm over here bullying the JN2 girls for having like no search.
How are we doing in the House/Senate? I don't believe in that.
Somebody's... Okay, well.
Likewise,
You gave
over
me
here,
50 of my ult, so I don't
Pennsylvania,
care.
Again, the vast majority of the uncounted votes are here in Philadelphia and around it.
Dare I spread
All blue
misinformation?
I think there's a lot to be
Dare I?
I wonder what AltaCal will use today to completely destroy
Pittsburgh goes blue. Pittsburgh suburbs do not, which makes sense.
Can't take screen. What? Not allowed by the app.
Like-
What? I can't take screenshots on Telegram? What the heck? Bro, I am going to.
GA just got a update, like right now.
Huh.
Oh, that's really annoying.
Wait a minute. Like, in any chat on Telegram, you can't take a screenshot.
Hang on, let me. Maybe it just needs to. Because I used to be able to download
Have we won?
images
Yes,
from.
because everyone's a winner.
No, it's
As long
up
as
there.
they
What
have
the heck, man? I'm gonna.
Wisconsin's the one I'm worried
Fight
about.
someone.
I wouldn't be worried about Wisconsin.
Lane Telegram.
I really would.
On big guy.
4% of the vote.
After the failed voting, I went to Starbucks.
Gosh
Starbucks
darn
is the
it!
only place. Starbucks is the only place in town where you can actually find like liberals. You know? So I wanted to go to Starbucks in my MAGA hat, hopefully take off some liberals, but it was just a bunch of cute blonde girls. I was like, man, I can't make them mad.
You know what, Wacky?
They probably like this hat.
You know, Wacky, in this day and age, that's so bad.
Oh no, I mean it was a great view. It really calmed me.
No, it's
lessons from
I like it when I see a girl who has integrity. What pisses me off is when I see one who's had like 2 pieces of screen.
Yeah, it is. It was like one of my coworkers, this girl. I was working like on Halloween night, and she came by the store, like off work, like she was on her way to a Halloween party, and she was dressed like a freaking slut, and it just made me so like sad.
I immediately go. Oh.
What's so funny about that?
And this is your coworker.
Yeah, it's a coworker. I don't know, it was just really disappointing. And then like the day after, she was working at the same time as me, and I was like giving this old man directions, because like we work in like the travel, like it's a travel area, so like people ask for directions. So I'm giving this old man directions, and she like came up and got like really close to me and was like,
yeah, we probably shouldn't have done that.
I was like, bro. I was like, bro, can you, like, listen, I have a bubble, and you are, like, all the way in.
Like, you lose to him. But that's the thing.
She gave you the ick so hard that you had to drop a line.
It wasn't even, like I think the very concept of, like, icks is just egregious.
Okay?
Which, again, no, actually, what am I saying? Yeah, wait, again, no.
She was just, I don't know.
You're not wrong.
Listen, I get like really nervous around like girls who I find attractive, right? Because like I have some kind. I'm pretty sure it's OCD, but it might be autism or both. I don't know what it is.
I guess it doesn't matter
not right
that
up here. So it's like I get really freaked out in certain situations. And it's like I have no problem fighting someone. But the second like a girl comes up to me, I just like use it.
Primaries, and in order to do that, you have to get past the monsters mainstream media that will lie about you.
I'm pretty sure it's just like OCD. That's my mom sees it.
But hold on,
anybody knows me besides God is my
mom. I wanted to ask you a question about that discussion. So,
I think the only times where I have it is
what's your take on
they say something really stupid, or it
I've gotten good at just like having conversations, you know. But like she came up like really close to me. Her like she was like leaning up against me while she was talking to this old man while I was trying to get directions. And I was like, "What are you doing?" Like, we are on the clock. We are at work. I'm trying to do my job, and here you are leaning up against me.
Let's
like,
use
get off.
Bob and Kiriko down the main, and then no. I'll use my ult, and then once we get to their spawn, then we use Bob.
Progressive male voting bloc in the United States of America. In 2016, black men supported Secretary Hillary Clinton by a clip of 81%, and white men 2%. So when it comes to chastising black men, rolling over on them, I mean the black men in my life,
Soda. Soda. Obama.
Democratic Party because they don't see themselves in the Democratic Party. And as for men who want black men who want Democratic Party,
Obama.
I was just at church this Sunday.
Check this one out. Obama.
His name is Chris.
Obama. Christ loves you, Obama.
Remember how the Democratic Party wanted to paint.
Check General to find out.
Oh my God, yes.
A bad thing. People shouldn't have a second chance because they're trying to get at Trump.
That's a bad look, Barack Obama.
That's a boomer image if I've ever seen one.
No way, no.
Boomerreaction.png.
The last guy I worked under, he was this retired cop, and every time something happened that annoyed him or that he didn't like, he would say, "Gentlemen, no bueno." It's like the whitest guy you'll ever meet, and he just says it like that. I always found it very funny.
Trump is very good.
It's just the way he said it. It had this charm, a little goofy.
All right, I am gonna leave the Young Turks up on the screen.
If in fact the Democrats do not win, do not bring it here, do not.
So you guys can talk about it.
Voters should not.
You should leave John Doyle up on the screen instead.
John Doyle?
It irritates
Yeah, John
me to
Doyle.
no end that black men
But I want you guys to
way-
rage
than
at them.
any other male demographic. They got a right to make
I'm
a
not gonna
demand,
rage
And my
because I
God, the
got
last
the
time
love
I
of
checked,
God,
they had 8
but
All
I will
right.
pray.
They should be able to vote for whoever they want to. As
Go.
an elected official, as a politician, as somebody who has been on ballots and supported
Go.
people who are running for
Talk
office,
about
it
fame.
is always,
React.
always the way to go is
I'm
to
just gonna pull
earn
up
the
the
votes of the voter
the
and not
Yankovic
blame
stream
them
on
for
my
your
own phone because I get
deficiency.
lag.
So black men, but
I get
black women
that
too.
that
You know, there
delay
was some
on
polling
the
out
stream.
that says that
I had
compared
to
to
mute the
President
stream because I couldn't hear what
excuse
anyone
me,
was
President
saying.
Obama in
Yeah, no, me too.
2012, where
So
he
you got
had plus 93 points for black
President
women.
Obama.
And Clinton, when she ran, plus 93 points. And I think
Plus 93
President Biden was
points.
plus 81 points. Well,
Plus
Vice
93
President Harris is
points.
71 points. So it's not just black men
Plus
that are
81
making
points.
different choices.
Seed
Black
is
women
garbage.
are too.
71
My final note on
points.
this, anybody in this country,
It's not just
whether
black
I
men.
like it, you like
my
it,
gosh.
whoever likes it, people have a right to make a choice. And when you browbeat people,
Hey, I just
the way
realized
that
something
the
I could talk
Democratic
about that
Party
won't
has
get
been
said,
doing,
man.
it's just shameful. I mean, I
I
don't
could
know if
talk
you
about
saw,
Mecca.
I read in I think it was the
What
Watch
now?
poll that they putting up
I could talk
post-it
about
notes in
Mecca.
women's bathrooms, basically
About
saying you can
About
vote.
Mecca?
You can vote the way
Yeah,
you want.
robots.
Vote
The
your
anime?
freedom or your
Oh,
Yeah,
choice.
yeah,
or
cool.
something.
Yeah,
Your-
cool
it's
robots.
secret.
Yeah, the robots that
As
you want to
if,
get
you
in
know,
and
men are
you
beating
go
their
fight
women
for something
for
you
not
believe in.
voting a certain
Bro,
way.
Trump's
They are
taking Jersey.
trying to add by dividing. It is
taking
wrong. But black
Jersey?
men, they over
No
it.
way.
No,
You know,
Georgia.
Yeah.
they really.
Oh, Georgia.
So I
He's
want to
taking
dive into Georgia and North
Election.
Carolina.
Of course, we are.
in a
Anybody
second,
watching
because they're
this?
so important. But Nina, last two
All
things
right.
about this.
178 Trump,
my sense of it
99
is
Harris.
that
Let's
it's
freaking
not
go.
so much that black
God has
men or
blessed
black,
the plan.
voters are
God has
more
blessed
into
the
Trump
plan.
because of something
Yeah,
great he did.
trust the plan.
It's just
bro.
that they're getting
Okay, so I'm just going to
disillusioned
go
with the
down the list here. I'm
Democratic
pretty
Party,
sure I'm
Exactly.
and the
speaking to the
mainstream
choir
media
here,
has
but
trained them
You
to
ain't-
think binary.
currently 100%
so they're
Trump.
thinking, well, if it ain't
North
the
Dakota,
Democrats,
South
I guess
Dakota,
it's the
Nebraska,
Republicans.
Wyoming,
And
Indiana,
my
Ohio,
answer is
West
no, it's
Virginia,
neither.
Kentucky,
Right? But one, I want to
Tennessee,
see if that's
Alabama,
what you think